But yeah, no, for me, that's definitely not a failure. Like, you fail, like Cam says, like, in my mind, if you just pack it in. If like, you get a setback, and as soon as that setback hits, you're just like, do you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm not going to do this again. Like, that's a failure. If you're just like, do you know what? I didn't hit my targets. Like, how can I do better next time? Dust myself off, go again. Like, for me, you just didn't hit your targets this time.
Yeah, but like I feel like you can fail and you just dust yourself off and get up and go again. It's not. I failed. I can't do anything. I'm done now. I feel like you can fail and get back up.
I wouldn't call that a failure.
I wouldn't call it a failure. And even with, like, for example, when you talk about exams and stuff, or like certain things, like, I don't know. I feel like just the way people use failure and failing or whatever is just harsh. Like, for example,
because if you think about exams as well, if you failed an exam today, and then you go back tomorrow and do it, you've passed it. Like, you can't say, someone can't say to you, you failed this exam. You know, you say I passed it. I may have not passed it on that day, but I passed it this day.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
if you don't ever go back to it, then you have that failure on you forever.
But wouldn't you say you failed it? So let's say, for example, you do your driving test.
Yeah.
You do it 4 times.
Yeah.
And you pass it on the 4th time.
Yeah.
You failed 3 times and passed once.
But if someone comes up to me and said you failed the driving test, I said no, I passed it.
It's true.
I passed it now.
But then would you say you passed it first time? Or would you say no, I failed the first 3
No,
times?
but
And if someone comes to me, even on the first time when I fail it, if someone comes to me and says you failed your past driving test, I say I may have, but I'm gonna do it again and I'm gonna pass it.
But also the way that question was framed, like we're talking about the Giannis thing. The way he said, "Oh, do you consider the season now to be a failure?" Like, it's like if you fail your driving test or you don't pass your driving test, and someone come up to you and being like, "Okay, so do you consider all those driving lessons you did a failure, a waste of time?" Because that's kind of how the question was framed to Giannis. And I'm like, no, that don't make no sense. I'm going to come back. Like, it's only a failure and a waste of time if you don't then go back and do it.
Yeah.
If you go back and do it and be like, no, I'm going to, like, I'm back in a month's time, I'm booking it again. A month's time, I'm going to go again.
Yeah.
Like, then no, of course it's not a failure. Don't ask me that dumb question.
Yeah, no,
But,
I agree with you there.
For me, it becomes a failure if you don't pass it and then you're just like, nah, I can't.
Because then it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Might as well have not done it.
Waste of time, waste of money, waste of everything. Like you say, might as well have not done. Like, you're no better off than where you were beforehand.
Yeah.
But I do get what you're saying. But I just feel like this, the term and way people use it is just harsh.
It is a harsh,
and especially
and there's such drama bait as well. It's like you only ask the question because you know they might have an emotional reaction. It's not necessary at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's especially harsh on sports people because, like I say, sports do not matter. Like, it matters to the people involved. Sure, I will admit that basketball matters to Giannis. It matters to the reporter.
Yeah.
It matters to the Milwaukee Bucks. It matters to people. Like, that's their livelihood. It matters to them in that way. But again, if another game of basketball was never played again on this planet, like NBA, FIBA, Olympics, on the freaking pitch or the court in the park down the road, if another game of basketball was never played again, what happens? Nothing.
A few people lose their job. Have to find another job.
Yeah, but no one dies.
I don't know, man. Some people will feel it. Some people will feel it.
Bro, people just start watching hockey. Or NHL, like, NHL will sell more tickets or whatever.
I don't know. Some people, football is their livelihood. Football is their, not their livelihood. Sorry, the one. So people is their life. Football's life. Ball is life. Like, they will literally.
Bro, nah, man, they'll find on this
there's all the stuff around football, like going to the pub before a game, going to the game, going to the pub after a game, like them kind of things that people do because of football. It's just. It's true, but it's just necessary. It's just a form of entertainment. Yeah, it's like saying
cinema stopped. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like the cinema stopped, or like Marvel stopped. People just like get over it. But no, I do get what you're saying. But like a lot of good will happen as well. Like, I saw the video the other day of Troops talking to his missus, and I was like, "Yo, football guys are just For context, Cam, I'm sure you didn't see the video. So they would. Arsenal fan TV, you know that. One of the guys is Troops, right?
Mm-hmm.
apparently they were doing like a live stream reaction type situation.
Watching the game.
Arsenal versus Manchester City.
Yeah.
Apparently, so he's streaming, and apparently his missus walks in and City score.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, get out here, man!" As soon as she walked in, they scored. Like, get out! No, go, go, go!
At me.
Yeah, and she's laughing, and he's like, "Don't laugh, this ain't funny." And I'm like, "Yo, this is how you're talking to your missus over football, bro." Like, what?
There is actually a statistic which says that like domestic abuse goes up after football games
it does.
or something. Yeah,
it does. That's a real life statistic. Like literally, after the Euros, the 2020s that happened,
penalties, yeah.
After that situation, I remember like bare. I was still on Twitter these times. I remember bare domestic violence, like charities and stuff, tweeting, saying, "This is our number, blah 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 blah." Like we like just in case, like we know what traditionally happens when football teams lose. Tweet us, like call us if you need help. Like they were just like instantly. It's like they had it loaded up ready for if England lost. It's like cool. We're just gonna let everyone know. Like if you need us today, we're here because this we know. Like when teams lose, man them come back from the pub and punch up their wives. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
it's disgusting
So
over a game. But yeah, and troops, bro, you shouldn't be talking to your missus like that. In any situation, like bro, like relax.
He came out a video after and she was in the background, him like doing like a PSA. He's like, I don't ever beat up my wife or anything like that. She's a Tottenham fan. I'm a Arsenal fan.
Tottenham fan. Yeesh.
Yeah, he's like, we banter like that sort of thing all the time. If Tottenham are doing it, she'd do the same thing to me. If I walked in the room, he brought out a video after saying stuff like that.
Yeah. Because I mean, the thing is, like, your relationship with people is your relationship with people. Like, that's as in. Behind closed doors, how you and your wife interact or how you and anyone interacts is how you and them interact.
Yeah.
However, all people can go off of is what you put out onto the internet, and that video looked nuts. It sounded nuts. It looked nuts. It's like his whole expression and whatever. It just looked nuts. And I'm just like, I don't know. Generally, I think male or female, like, you shouldn't let your significant
partner
be
talking to each other like that. Yeah.
Like, it just was crazy. But I don't know if you saw Bez. A friend of mine sent me a screenshot of like a tweet, and it was a woman. Like the person who tweeted it was a woman, and she basically was like, "This gave me like the ick or gave me red flags."
No, I didn't see that.
But I don't know if I'm crazy. Basically, the conversation was like a random conversation to do with ice cream, and she basically said that she doesn't like chocolate ice cream, but she likes chocolate. And he was like, "What, rah? Like really?" And she was like, "Yeah, like I love chocolate in other forms, just not the ice cream." And he just said back, "Fuck off." Or no, it wasn't fuck off. It was fuck you. Sorry, it was fuck you. And she was like, "Excuse me?" Like this is just a screenshot of a text message. She was like, "Excuse me," and he was like, "You heard?" It was something to that effect.
Oh my god.
And she was like, "Yeah, like." This is someone that I've only been talking to for like a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Like this feels like a red flag to me. But like, what do you lot think? Like, it's the kind of vibe. And everyone was like, "Run!" Like he might be joking. He probably is joking.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's comfortable hitting you like that, like that says some scary things.
Yeah, you can't say that on WhatsApp with no context, like no tone or anything, no emojis, no nothing, just fuck you.
No, like he might as well have punctuated it. Like it was nuts. I was like, like in real life, you might be like, fuck you,
fuck you, or fuck off.
Like if you did it like that, like fuck off. Like you could maybe get away with it. I still wouldn't advise it, but you could maybe.
It still sounds a bit,
but you can maybe get away with it, but like. The way Truth's talking, it's like, "No, get out of here, get out of here!" Like he was shouting, like nah, can't be talking like that. Can't be doing them kind of things there. But yeah, let's actually intro the episode. Like I just started recording midway through the conversation we were having because the conversation was quite a good conversation. Unfortunately, you missed most of it if I'm being honest. But it was quite a good conversation. So yeah, welcome to episode number 67 of the 5 Letters podcast. Yeah, you got myself, Yells, you got Bez, you got Cam, we're here. This one, I don't know. I feel like this is just going to be like a bit of a freestyle episode. Like we ain't really got too much to talk about. Like stuff has been happening, but I feel like we just
nothing meaty.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some meaty stuff, but it's like stuff that I don't really want to talk about. Like, R.I.P. to man like Jerry Springer. That's it. Don't know why I blanked on his name, but yeah, R.I.P. to a man like Jerry Springer. Microsoft Activision, their sale got blocked. But do you know what? Let's play the intro tune and then we'll come back and we'll talk about something. Yeah. The 5 Letters Podcast. And yes, like I said, episode number 67 of the 5 Letters Podcast. Cam, Bez, how's life? How's things? How's the 2 weeks been? Talk to me.
Yeah, man. 2 weeks has been good. 2 weeks has been decent. Obviously, last time we spoke, did Tough Mudder. So I was recovering from that for about 4 days. Like the first 2 days, like Sunday and Monday, I was in pain.
Eesh.
And like even my hands were hurting, like opening my hands were hurting, and then like by Wednesday I was okay. But it's funny though because they dropped articles and everyone was complaining on Twitter about Tough Mudder, and then they dropped articles saying it's been banned from Finsbury Park. The damage is done to the park. It's like it won't be recovering anytime soon.
Oh wow!
People were fuming. So the government, the council banned it from going forward.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, man.
I was thinking this when we were doing it. I was like, how's they gonna get rid of this mud? Because this mud is ridiculous.
You can't get rid of it.
You can't. Just has
let
to let it
dry out and then grow back with grass.
Basically. And
how does it become? Do they like water it?
They must do.
So I think apparently they like dig up areas to make it more like kind of deep, and then when running through it and stuff, and because you're going into water, you run through it and it gets more muddy, and then they water it and then dig up the areas so it just gets more and more muddy throughout the day. So it's not recovering. So other than that, recovered from that, and then that's really I feel like I've been just chilling. I had a bit of a cold this last week as well, so I've been just recovering from that.
Yeah, I've had something niggling as well. Like it's, I don't know. Like I feel like it only like it's like morning and nights. Like I'm just like coughing, and like during the day I'm usually okay, but like, getting to bed and I'm just like I'm like, what's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, literally I've had like a sore throat throughout the week, and then just like getting a bit of a dry like cough in the mornings and stuff, and then after that it's not too bad. But yeah, I've been kind of chilling. I had quite like the weird head the last few days as well. Like I don't know if it's the cold that's been doing it or it's been like something else, but my head's been feeling like fuzzy the last few days, so I've just been relaxing.
Yeah. Okay, so would you rather then have £250,000 or the immunity to all common colds? Because £250,000 isn't crazy money.
It's not. That's the thing. I feel like £250,000 isn't enough, so I feel like I'd take the immunity to colds.
Really?
250,000 isn't enough.
But what do you? So
the thing for me is that let's say I continue to work.
You have £250,000.
No. I mean, yeah. I'm talking about the immunity to cold part.
Yeah.
Taking the colds away takes away my use of sick days, and I don't want to lose my sick days. If I'm healthy all the time, I can't be sick.
Especially because your sick days would only be when it's something serious. Like when you've got a cold and you take a sick day, you're still well enough to actually enjoy your sick day. You can live. Like another kind of sick day now is going to be just some serious stuff where you're going to be like
you're out, you're in bed all day.
Or like whatever,
guess. And your common colds aren't really that bad.
No, you can still go out and do stuff.
I don't feel like I take sick days when I have a cold though. I'll just work through it because
I mean usually, but it is you have the option.
Yeah, I should.
You have a valid reason. To take a day off.
Listen to me. If you are ill, take a sick day. Bro, I'm gonna tell you that from now. If you do not feel 100%, take a sick day. And I'm saying this to listeners, everyone. Jesus. Man like De'Aaron Fox got the bunnies, yeah? That was ruthless.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, time out. Shut that down. No. If you're sick, take a sick day. like, I don't care, man. I don't care. That there's no reason not to. Unless it's your business.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's your business, like, take a sick day. I get it.
Unless
like,
you're not gonna get any money because you took a day off.
Yeah, or unless it's that kind of situation, like you're
Like
a
contractor,
contractor attending and whatever. Like, yeah. Oh, this was deep. Yeah, Dame. Look at this guy.
Bum Georgia.
Look at this guy. Look at where he's shooting from. Why is he shooting from there?
That is mad. From deep.
Look at that.
Was it a buzzer beater?
Yeah.
Woo.
Like, yeah. Great. This was a moment.
That's rude.
Sends him goodbye. Look at that. Look at his face. He's like, yeah, that was
I did that.
I remember that. He that was like literally to send him home in the playoffs.
That's mad.
Kyrie.
Steph, to
Kyrie.
tie it with 2.8 seconds left. I saw that it was funny not the other day, but like I think it was earlier in the year when like LeBron broke the all-time scoring record and they all had fireworks, paused the game, everyone was all cheering together. Yeah. It was so funny. The way that you literally like everyone's waiting for it, and then he did it, and everyone's stop the game.
Just stop the game and stuff. Yeah, sorry, to circle back to what we were actually talking about. Yeah, like unless it's your business or unless like Cam was saying you're not gonna get paid, take the day, man. I know I've had people say to me like, oh, like if I miss a day, then I'm gonna have so much work to do, blah blah blah. The work ain't going anywhere. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, just take the day. Take the day, man. It's not worth out here just slaving away for other people, man. Especially you, Bez. You work for like one of these global evil supervillain companies. Like, take the day, man.
I don't even know. It's funny because I don't even know how to take a sick day at work. That's how bad it is. I actually don't know how. Don't know how to because I've never taken one. So it's literally like I just don't know.
That's how. Bro, alright. So I've been living with him like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
And I've seen this guy looked finished. Finished. Like, he should not have been working on these. I get it. He works from home.
Yeah.
Like, you work from home. So I get it in that sense. It's just easy just to kind of just firm it.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Take the day.
Yeah, I don't think I took many sick days when I was working from home all the time. Like, I think the only like long extended period of time was when I had COVID. And I was literally just laid up.
Yeah.
But like, if I had like a cold or something, customers are gonna hear me sniffling on the phone. Like, especially I was working part time as well, so it was only half day, so it was fine.
Yeah, I fully used to be like, like if I'm not that ill, I'm not gonna take a sick day. I'll just continue. I'll firm it, whatever. Then I was like, I'm not gaining anything from doing this. I'm literally not gaining anything. Like, and it probably takes me longer to recover because I'm
not getting a full rest.
Just resting. Like, and I'm literally not gaining anything. Maybe I'm saving myself from having more work to do when I come back. Maybe. But I have to do the work anyway. Like, so I'd rather, at this point in my life, I'd rather take the sick day, come back when I'm 100%. Oh no, Draymond's coming on. So he was just on the bench. Sorry, never mind. I'd rather just take the days and come back and have a lot of work to do when I'm 100% than be doing bits and pieces of work when I'm less than 100. Like, just give me the sick day. But anyhow,
look at my man's chain. Do you see?
Who's?
There was one guy in the back with a big Golden State chain, like thick gold chain with Golden State Warriors circle on the thing.
Man, like Draymond and Paul. It's so funny seeing them play together because Draymond tried to end his life. Like, do you remember?
Oh yeah, they in training when he sparked him. Yeah,
like it was one of the most ruthless punches I've ever seen. Like, and now they were teammates.
They came on together.
Like, it was a punch. It wasn't even like I don't even know how to say it. Like,
it was like a haymaker.
Yeah, you know them ones where you just kind of throw your fist up in the person's direction, kind of thing. Like, it wasn't that. It was like a proper
wound up for
back and bang, like, yeah. Outrageous.
I forgot about that. But yeah, that's my 2 weeks though.
Since I've been talking, I might as well continue. My 2 weeks, it's basically been nothing. Like, I've just been chilling. I've had the week off work, so I've literally just been chilling. I ain't really done much. I went to the Wembley outlet because we were talking about it.
Yeah.
So I went to go and see what that's like. And I'm like, yes, it's a little vibe over there. You can get some nice bits and pieces. out of season for some discounts and stuff. There's more shops there than I thought there was as well.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Are you been, Cam?
Have I been? I used to work right next door.
That doesn't mean you went.
I mean, I used to work right next door. So yes, I did.
I'm surprised. You didn't see like.
I mean, I didn't go often, but I went inside. Like, I mean, there was food places in there, so I went in there to eat.
Yeah.
And I saw what shops were in there, so I could tell. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And we had a discount as well from there.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Bro, why didn't you tell me that? that would have been lit.
And can we get a discount?
Because the stuff is already discounted, and then you got the discounts on top of that, and like another discount on top of that. Like, yeah.
I just used to use it to get food.
This guy. Yeah, you got the Nike store in there, and like they've got all the Nike store is the most expensive store.
Yeah.
Like I remember we were talking about it, and I was like, "This is outrageous." When I went in Nike, I was like, "This is."
The clothes
outrageous.
are just they're stupid prices.
I'm like, even the shoes as well. Like when you go in, like if you compare it to Adidas,
Yeah.
like the Adidas, granted the Nike one was bigger, and I feel like the Nike one had more in demand shoes, like or shoes that were at least previously in demand.
Mm-hmm. They've expanded the Nike one now. It wasn't that big before.
Oh, was it not?
Yeah, now it's 2 floors.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But like the Nike, like Adidas, like the shoes were like £60 or whatever, like for like I don't know, like your Adidas superstars or stuff that are known. Like you could get them for like £60. Going to Nike, I'm seeing shoes in there for 140. I'm like, hang on a minute, isn't this the outlet? That looks like just regular retail price. Yeah. And like New Balance as well, like shoes were going for like 50, 60, like, and I was like, okay, forget that.
I was saying to you, like Converse, there was like £30.
Converse, I almost copped like 4 pairs of shoes. Like, I swear to God, like I was in Converse and I was like, yo, I could literally go crazy right
Even
now.
I almost bought Converse. I tried them. I was like, no, I just can't wear Converses.
I saw so many that I liked, and I was like, yo, and I was like, maybe I'll just get one. Then I was like, I could actually get all of these. Like, I could actually, they're not like for the price of one of them Nikes, I could get all of these Converse. Like, but then I was like, you know, I didn't come here. Like, I went there with an idea of what I needed.
Yeah.
And shoes was not one of it. I was just looking in the shoe shops just to see what was there. And I was like, shoes. I didn't come here for shoes, so let me not. But like, I was just like, like. So yeah, I feel like that's gonna be one of my shopping spots now, man.
It's
like,
local as well. It's easy to get to and stuff.
Like the London Designer Outlet, Regent Street, and Covent Garden. Those are my vibes for the minute.
That reminds me, actually, I went to Watford and I finally got into Uniqlo and had a look around.
Yeah.
It's decent. Good little selection of things to get there.
Yeah. I need to see what that one's saying. Is it like is it big?
It's quite big, yeah. So the whole downstairs is like men's section and the upstairs is women's. But it confuses me because the t-shirts are like, a lot of the t-shirts aren't out. They're like packed up. Like, you know how you get like boxes like in a little packaging. They like t-shirts are like that there. So they look like they're like lounge kind of, you know how you get like the lounge sets. It's like they're those kind of things. But
I don't think you were looking at the right t-shirts.
Maybe not, because I saw some oversized ones, but I don't think oversized suits me too much. So.
And the oversized ones were out, right?
Yeah.
There's normal t-shirts that, well, the Uniqlos that I go to, they have the normal t-shirts out. The t-shirts that in the packets are also normal t-shirts, but they're budget t-shirts. So they do they have a different set of ranges of t-shirts, and like those ones are. I mean, they're serviceable, but they're quite cheap, and they're quality is quite. But like, if you, I feel like Uniqlo, you need to know what you're doing. Yeah. In Uniqlo, it's one of them ones, but it's definitely like in terms of high street stores, like it's one of my favorites. Like, because when you know what you're looking for, and you can get some sick quality in there for some decent prices.
Yeah.
So that was in the shopping centre in Watford.
Yeah.
Calm. I might need to add that to the rotation as well, but I ain't been there.
Yeah, go have a look around and see, because I don't think there's that much. So you've got like River Island.
Dead.
Yeah, you got Uniqlo, Hollister, H&M. Like
I hate Hollister so much. Mossberries.
Yeah, you get a suit.
Hey, I told you. I've been saying to Bez that I'm just gonna be dressed up smart now.
Yeah, get Chelsea boots and.
That's what I said. I was gonna get a pair of Chelsea boots and trousers, and I'll just be like wearing blazers everywhere.
Barney Stinson.
Sorry.
It's a Barney.
Yeah. No. I'm not suits. Not necessarily suits, but like blazer t-shirt with some smart trousers and some Chelsea boots, and or like a blazer turtleneck, some smart trousers, some Chelsea boots. And then if I'm feeling like it's kind of casual, I'll just throw on a cap. Yeah, no, I'm joking. But yeah, I threw away a bunch of clothes. So I'm trying to like rebuild my wardrobe a little bit. So I don't think I'm going to go to Boots Avenue. But even though I should, like, gotta dress your age, man.
We're not that old.
Gotta dress your age. We're getting there, man.
You're not even 29 yet.
I'm not, but do you see I don't know. I just feel like it. I don't know, man. I feel like it just looks ridiculous. Like if I was walking around with a pair of Air Forces, like I just feel like it just looks.
Man.
I'm like, I'm too old.
Too old.
I don't think you're too old yet.
No
too
way.
Old. Like
some shoes are universal, man. Even at like 50, you can walk around in a pair of Air Forces.
Nah, man.
50, you gotta be wearing like loafers, or 50 is. 50, you just gotta wear like New Balances. That's it.
New Balance.
That's it. 50, you just like your only trainers you're allowed are New Balances.
Oh my god! Now I'm gonna be having them Panda Dunks on a 50.
Nah. Or 50, like you gotta be wearing like
Skechers, Shaq ones,
like Deodoras or something like.
Oh my god!
It's either you either gotta do that, or you gotta just go crazy and just be wearing like Christian Louboutins and like Gucci and whatever. But you have to be a particular kind of
smart ones. Yeah.
Who knows, bro? By the time we're 50, could be a whole different thing.
Everyone's just wearing sliders or flip-flops.
Like probably Crocs.
Oh my god.
Or Yeezy slides.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm trying to revamp the wardrobe a little bit, but I don't know. I literally don't know what direction I want to go in. I need to get a jacket. But I don't know what direction I need to go in. Anyway, that's basically been my 2 weeks. I worked and then I chilled and then yeah. Cam, what about you? How's life?
So yeah, I haven't really been doing much. The first week I was finishing up. I believe was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I was sick in the last episode. Yeah, so I was getting over my illness. But yeah, other than that, not much. I mean, I've just been preparing or getting ready for F1 coming back tomorrow. First Grand Prix this month, so it's good stuff. Got one this week, got one next week.
I saw people talking about Max Verstappen and things like that on Twitter. I thought it started already.
It started already. Yeah,
okay.
But it's just there was a break, so I think it was a 4 week break.
Oh, okay.
So the last race was the last week of March, and then this is the first race back since then. So there was a sprint race today. There was some drama in that, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw people talking about. There's some drama today.
Yeah, it's so funny. And yeah, alongside that, I've been watching obviously Drive to Survive. Just getting into the sport, having a good time with it. But other than that, not really done much. That's been my 2 weeks really.
All right, fair enough. Well, let's get into our first song then of the episode, and then we'll come back and I talk about, I don't know, God knows what. This episode, I don't know, man. This episode's gonna be one for the books. I can already tell it's gonna be one for the books because we're flying by the seat of our pants here. But let's get into this new Chip tune, track entitled Tekky. It's got Krept on there, it's got Frisco, and it's got K-Trap. This one's hard. Shout out to the Splurge Boys as well on production. And yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side.
Big suit, backstrap, cognac, back that, big back, grab that, really wanna tap that, stick, go, rap, techno, back chat, live from the jungle, a coon, I'm a cat, stop with the west act, and the little fast bag, yo, pussy boy, doing something if you're that bad, left wrist, see the bust down, no flash fan, penthouse, sweet round, cool and relax, and chipmunk, madman, touch my Baghdad, every day I run up in the booth with the racks at, let's talk UK rap, I'm a dad fam, I go hard, period, pussy, you little compact, 1B, one plan, one mic, one stand, anything, MIC, man a bad man, thinking you can rhyme like me, are you mad fam, look at all the blood I splurs, I feel like Mad Max.
Wait, man, I'm rapping OGs back to rapping and snapping, there ain't no capping on beat, man, we're actually rapping up in a pack and MC.
And we are back. Shout out to Chip on that one, tracking title Tekky. Shout out to obviously Krept, Frisco, K-Trap as well. Shout out to Splurge Boys on production. That one's hard, man. I really like that tune, man. Right then, so Bez, Cam, man, talk to me. You lot watching the coronation next week? I guess that's something that's happening.
What day even is it? Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Is it?
It's Saturday.
Oh, is it? I thought it was Monday because that's when the bank holiday is.
No, we just get bank holiday.
We just get the bank holiday.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Literally, I'm not gonna turn it down.
Yeah, come on that.
I get that, but also no.
Why not? Because the king shouldn't be coronated.
Yeah. this just shouldn't be a thing that should be happening. Yeah. I mean, even if we're coronating a supposed king, he has no power. He has no nothing. He has no. He's only ceremonial apparently.
Yeah.
So why are we getting holidays for it? Like it shouldn't be important.
Country needs a holiday, man.
I'm gonna enjoy the holiday.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna enjoy
2 weeks of Mondays off, man.
Yeah.
Free. We got free bank holidays. It's 3 Mondays.
There's another one at the end. Yeah. There's another one at the end of the month. And I'm gonna enjoy I'm gonna enjoy the extra day off. Don't get it twisted. But my point is, no. And the amount of money being spent on the coronation.
Yeah.
Like
all that stuff is disgusting. From a country that's struggling to feed children and stuff, and just go and ball out on the king's coronation.
The brother from the Bank of England said that people need to accept that they're poorer. I don't know if you saw.
Someone said that.
I can't remember who he was. Some guy in the Bank of England basically said that everyone is trying to live like they've been living. Someone has to accept that they're poorer.
Oh my god!
To be fair to him. He was talking about businesses. He was talking about everyone.
Yeah.
So he was saying businesses are trying to pass on their extra costs onto customers.
Mm-hmm.
Customers are trying to consume the same amounts of stuff that they've been consuming. So they ask for more wages. Then businesses are then, because they're having more costs because they're higher wages, are then passing on more prices, which is keeping the inflation kind of going.
Yeah.
Not really. But that's what he was trying to say. Mm-hmm. And he's saying basically somewhere down this line, someone has to just accept, you know what, either the business has to say, I can't pass on any more to the customer, I just have to be poorer.
Yeah.
Or consumers have to say, I can't keep asking for more and more wages, I just have to be poorer. Mm-hmm. So that's what he was saying. But it's no, bro. No. I'm sorry. We should not be accepting poverty. It's not something we should be just saying, yeah, do you know what, I'm poorer than I was 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's not right.
Then you got them just splashing the cash on King's Coronation, all this stupidness that they're
exactly
rubbing in our faces.
There is the means. It's just not the will. There's no will.
I guess the holiday is a distraction. Give you something to enjoy when we do this. So give you, at least no one's going to be looking at it thinking bad about it because they're getting a holiday out of it.
I feel so we got this basketball game on while we're podcasting. It's the Golden State Warriors versus the Sacramento Kings. It's game 4, I believe. And American sports just bugs me out, man. Just how much of they big DJ there, you got kids dancing. There's just so much that those guys around with BMX a minute ago. There's just so much going on other than the sport.
I can't stand it. I can't. I really, obviously, I enjoy sports, and I really used to like NFL. But the way they would have adverts and stuff in every single break, because obviously NFL is you tackle someone, stop, 3 tactics and stuff. Yeah, break, cut to the people talking in the studio. Cut to a Domino's advert, cut to this advert, cut to this, and then back to now another 10-second field of play before breaking again. I'm just I can't deal with it.
It's funny because we were talking while we were having our little break, we were talking about how some American sports fans don't like football because it's boring. But I'm I don't like American sports because they're boring because of all the breakups. Yeah. And I'm it's too much of other stuff. I get it. Football is not always action. Sometimes you just have
a 0-0.
You might have a 0-0, or you might have games. I remember we said this when it was the World Cup, and we were England were playing Maguire. to Stones, to Maguire, to Declan Rice, back to Maguire, to Pickford. Like England were playing like that, and it's like that's very dry.
Yeah.
So I get that. But also, at least it's the sport. Like something's happening.
Yeah.
It's actually the sport versus like you're just watching ridiculous adverts.
And you're just actually seeing stuff. Yeah, it's not broken up. Because imagine like you're doing that Maguire, Stones to Maguire, and then Maguire to Trippier. Oh, Trippier misses throw in.
Oh,
now Gatorade has got a new flavor. It's like, bro, are you mad?
Yeah, allow it. Oh man,
I think because basketball's obviously like 45, so you got a lot more happening in the games, in the things between. But NFL is literally, you're not getting a touchdown between every advert. At least if they did it every touchdown, you're at least seeing things between. But it's like every tackle. I can't. It's too much. Yeah.
Basketball kills it, because basketball just feels like it doesn't need to be as long as it is.
Nah.
Like because just how basketball is. Like I feel like you could get the same effect within 10 minutes.
Literally.
Like or I guess 12 minutes. Just play one quarter, 12 minutes, and it's
everyone
the same.
goes all out.
Yeah, and everyone goes all out. It's the same because like in a close game, nothing until the final quarter really matters anyway. Like if you get to the fourth quarter, the score's 91-92. The game begins there. Like, what really, none of those 181 points that were scored previously actually matter.
Yeah.
Like, and if you get to the fourth quarter and the game is 110-84, the game's over. You don't need to watch this fourth quarter again. Like, it doesn't matter. So, I feel like basketball is a weird one. Like a lot of the game doesn't matter. Either the beginning of the game doesn't matter or the end of the game doesn't matter because the game's already over.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shorten it. 12 minutes, one quarter. Everyone goes out. No substitutes. We don't need no bench. 12 minutes, the starters, like, just go and have.
Bench is only for injuries.
Yeah, bench is only for injuries. 5-on-5, go crazy. Like, at least football makes sense because, like you say, not like you might have a 0-0.
Yeah.
You need that time for something to happen.
Yeah.
You need that time for the game to actually game.
Yeah.
Whereas basketball, I get it, it's entertaining to see bare buckets and stuff, but it's like for the result of the game, it doesn't even much matter.
It would be like Kuroko, the run and gun method, just like people just bombing up and down the field, like just gets it, turns around, man doing the ignite pass down the whole pitch or the court. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's
nice.
Poor marking. Was that Clay?
Might have been.
But yeah, man, I feel like I remember when I was younger. I used
they say guarding, by the way.
Guarding, sorry. Poor guarding.
Guard your man.
When I was younger, I remember that I used to think these like NFL basketball were just so long because obviously as a actual full game, it's only 60 minutes, but as for the coverage of it, it's probably like 2 hours maybe.
Yeah, basketball is shorter than that. Basketball is 48.
What minute? Is it?
It's 12-minute quarters.
Is that? I thought it was 15-minute quarters.
Yeah, 12-minute quarters.
So yeah, 48 minutes, and then the whole coverage is like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
It's long.
And then NFL is the same. I think the Super Bowl goes on for like 4 or 5 hours, and the game's 60 minutes. I'm like,
that's so stupid. Like football, you're in, you're out, man.
Yeah.
The game plays, you're done.
I know.
15-minute break for half time.
15. Yeah, football is 15 extra.
Literally.
All you have is 15 extra minutes. Oh, well, let's say 20 for stoppage time.
Stoppage time, yeah.
20 extra minutes. That's it.
I know a game's 90 minutes. I can put this game on 2 hours down the line. I'm done, and I've seen an hour and a half of football, or a little bit more maybe. But that's all. And I know that. Whereas NFL, I'm seeing 60 minutes, but I'm down. I'm in for the evening.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
You can literally watch a whole football match with extra time and penalties before an NFL game's done.
Exactly.
Basically, yeah.
They're talking about actually bringing into football, making them 60-minute games and not stopping basically stopping the clock for throw-ins and stuff, which I don't like.
Yuck.
Yeah,
because that will get to adverts.
Exactly. This is what I mean. It's gonna become like this.
Yeah, because now you stop the clock so you can do whatever in that time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what they're talking about now because they've been looking at the numbers and all the time wasting and stuff. Basically, their games are only like 57 minutes they've seen. So like you'll see like a Newcastle game, for example, they've wasted so much time that the ball actually in play for 57 minutes. So they're saying, doing goal kicks, stop the clock, throw-ins, stop the clock. corners, stop the clock before you take it. And
That's yucky.
Man.
That's
Leave it as it
yucky.
is.
That's yucky.
yeah,
Like, I get it with the time wasting and they want to stop the time wasting. I get that, but like, I absolutely, as soon as they stop that clock, it's gonna be like, now Domino's 2 for Tuesday.
100%. And
Like-
we don't need that. We don't.
Nah.
I think that like they should do what they did in the World Cup. Just add on 14 minutes.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
they have to. Like,
That was good. I can't
I
lie.
enjoyed that as well.
I like that. Like, it was crazy. Like, scared to the end of the game and then being like, hang on, why is there 7 minutes of? But it just means like it dissuades people from wasting time.
yeah, because you
it's
know
like,
you're getting
it doesn't
back.
mean anything. because
Yeah.
the game's gonna continue. I would definitely prefer that.
And it's worse because like, if you're stopping the clock, they're getting time to rest and stuff. But if you're now having to pay extra 20 minutes after the game, you're like, I'm finished and I've wasted all this time. Like, what? There's no point in it.
Yeah, like, yeah. To me, that makes sense, especially because if like someone goes down injured or anything like that, and they're stopping the clock.
Yeah.
Adverts, bro.
For like,
Adverts.
yeah, literally for like 10 minutes worth of adverts. Yeah, can't be asked.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the subject matter at hand. Are you watching the coronation bins on
chance.
Saturday? I didn't even know it was on Saturday.
No chance. I was saying, a lot of my colleagues or people at my work were talking about it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I might go down into London to." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go down. It's gonna be so busy. It's gonna be so." I was there like, yikes.
This is how I'm so surprised, man. Like when Lindsay died and all that, I was a bit like, why do people care this much? It's weird. But also I was like, okay, she's been like a constant in our lives this entire time or whatever. Whatever. Fine. Or not even in our lives, but she's been a constant in this country or whatever.
Lives, yeah.
So fine, it makes sense. But now all this, again, similar things I've been hearing, like, oh, it's going to be a moment. It's witnessing history, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, you're witnessing something historic, sure. But it doesn't matter if you don't care. Like, in my head, it doesn't matter because I don't care.
Yeah.
But for them, it's like, we're witnessing history, so they care. And I'm like, why do you care?
Why do you care?
like for me, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess I get it with Lizzie. She said people could develop a bond with her as your
weirdos.
Still strange, but yeah, you might have developed a bond with her because she's been there. She did so much for this country.
Oh my god!
Like literally, I get it. Where it's like you're born, you're told this person's the queen.
Yeah,
and then as your life goes on, you're still being told this person's the queen, and then this person who's the queen dies. I'm like, sure, whatever. Mourn her, whatever. You're dumb, but mourn her. Go ahead.
And that's it.
And I'll praise this new guy who comes through. No, this guy's done nothing.
He's not.
He's done nothing in your life.
It's done nothing but be a waste man as well. Like,
and this is the thing. We've seen him
be a waste man. Like we know he's a waste man.
This is what I was getting to. I'm like, yeah, people who grew the bond with Lizzie. I don't remember anyone ever saying, "Oh, look, Charles is the guy. Charles is the guy."
Like, his DMs got leaked on the front page of the Daily. It wasn't his DMs, but Ram was asked to be a tampon. Like this is the guy. This is the coronation you're like hyping about. Are you serious?
I forgot about that.
I'm like, what? Like is this your king?
You're gonna go and stand in the. Apparently, it's meant to rain. It's probably not going to. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably right.
Apparently, you're gonna go stand in the rain and watch this man be coronated. Like you see it in Italy as well when the new pope's appointed and they all go stand outside the Vatican when he comes out and addresses the crowd and stuff.
But at least they're Catholic.
At
least
that makes more sense.
Way more sense.
Charles is
because they believe this guy to be he holds some power.
Yeah,
he holds some weight to them to their faith.
And he has more significance than Charles does or Charles will apparently anyway, so they say. In that the Pope decides things to do with Catholicism and the Catholic Church, blah blah blah. Like he actually plays that role.
Yeah.
Charles, in the idea is he's just symbolic. The government tells him to do something, he does it. He goes around the world and shakes hands, kisses babies. If he feels like it. But that's basically what he's meant to be doing. Like
that man shouldn't be anywhere near babies.
Nah, we've seen what his brothers are like.
Exactly. Apples don't fall far from the tree.
Trust. Nah, but yeah, I'm not involved, man. I'm just like, I'm so glad I'm not on like socials and stuff because I'm not trying to see it. I'm not. I mean, I'm on YouTube, so I probably will see some.
I'm sure you'll see that. Probably live streams and stuff for it.
Yeah, I'm so happy. My YouTube algorithm is too American to show me anything about the coronation of this country.
Maybe, yeah.
Hopefully they don't try to sneak it in there.
Yeah. I think it's going to be like front page live streaming. I think it's going to like there's no way you can avoid it. I feel like similar to when Lizzie died.
Well, no, when Lizzie died, Twitter was funny. Twitter was killing me.
I feel like Twitter is going to be funny because I feel like the way our timelines probably are, it's not going to be the people who are up the royal. I'm so glad he's our new king. Yeah. It's going to be people who are just going to be slewing it. It's going to be quite funny.
Yeah. So I think that would be quite funny. But also, I just don't want to see. Like, I'm at the point where I think I said this before. But I'm at the point where I'm ignoring that they exist. Like, I'm just like, you don't matter to me in my life. Like, I don't care. So I'm not watching, and I'm not gonna be on Twitter like talking about it. I'm not. I didn't even really want to talk about it on this, but we just have nothing else to talk about. so we could talk about it. But yeah, I'm not involved. Yeah, I don't care about Harry and Meg either. Like, I don't care. I saw on Sky News that Harry was going without Meg and the kids.
Oh, is he? I didn't even know.
That's what I saw on Sky News.
I saw something about that as well.
I saw it at work, so I wasn't really paying attention. The news was just on in the office. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, you see the crawl at the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
Okay.
Harry would attend. Meg and the kids are staying in America, and I'm like, I don't care.
Cool, good
like,
for them.
Their family beef, like, is between them.
It's done. It's like the entertainment of it is done.
Long time ago. Long time ago, man.
After that Oprah interview, didn't need to see anything more from them. Like, didn't watch the Oprah interview, to be fair, but just, didn't need to see anything more from them after that.
I watched that because I was curious, man. I had questions about Meghan Markle.
Yeah,
I had questions about her because my honest reaction when it came, like they're having this problem because the royal family's racist, blah blah blah. Like, you know that Oprah gif? I don't know if you've seen it. That Oprah gif where she's like, duh. Like, that was my reaction. I was like, well, obviously. So then my questions about Meghan was that I was like, okay, she's American. Like, maybe she's just incredibly, like, because being American is not really an excuse, but maybe she's just incredibly ignorant, and she legitimately had no idea about this family and who they were. Blah, blah, blah. So let me see this interview to find out. And the interview just told me she wasn't ignorant, she wasn't stupid, she just thought it would be different, or she thought she'd be okay. Like, she just didn't realize it would affect her. And I was like, man,
it's not a good enough excuse.
Nah, I'm like, I still support you because that doesn't mean I feel
it's
like
okay.
It's okay, or you should have been subjected to that. But also, yeah, man, you should have known better. Should have known better than to get involved in that in the first place, man. Question for you guys, man. Ooh, Curry, man. It's Curry. It's Curry.
Them quick releases, man. He just doesn't even need to just straight out.
Yeah, man, he's that guy. Question for you, man. Love is love or nah? So, for example, in the case of Meg, where I'm saying she should have known, but she shouldn't have got involved. Is love? Did she not have a choice? Is it the heart wants what the heart wants, that beat?
Well, I mean, she knew who Harry was from before she fell in love with him.
Yeah.
So she should have not got involved in the first place. Like, she knew who he was and who his family was. So to allow herself to be in a situation where she could have possibly fallen in love with him, there's no love is love there.
Okay. I agree. But taking that situation out of it, just in general.
So she didn't know she's fallen.
Not even about Meg. Just in general. In general. Do you think it's do you believe in love is love, the heart wants what the heart wants type beat, or do people have more of a thing? For example,
I think
for example, let me give an example first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Respond. Like, for example, a person who falls in love with someone who is a murderer, let's say.
Mm-hmm. I think that Well, I don't know how to answer this question. It's hard. I think it obviously depends on the person. Like the person who's in love with the like negative aspect person, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think you can make a conscious decision to say, although I love this person, I'm done with you. Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, I love them, I have to stay with them, or I can't stop being with them because I love them.
Yeah.
I believe that you can fight the emotion of love and just say, no, I'm done with this person.
Yeah.
I know this person's bad, and therefore I have to cut this this relationship has to end here,
Mm-hmm.
even though I love them.
Yeah.
I think that is a thing. I don't feel like it's love rules everything. I must be with them, or I must forgive them because I love them, sort of thing.
Mm.
You agree?
I do, but I think I don't know. It's a tough one. I feel like it depends on the person, though. Like, so, and I think the negative person, because, like, for example, in your case, let's say you're a murderer. Let's say I'm in love with a murderer, but she knows she committed a murder and she knows she was wrong and she'll never do it again and stuff like that. She's repented for it or whatever, and I don't know. Then I feel like it's a bit different, and it's like,
yeah, personally, I don't think that someone who's committed a murder is a write-off instantly.
Okay, that maybe was a great example because depending on.
Then let's say Harry and Meghan.
Let's literally take it to you and say, like, Joe Goldberg, male or female, like, you fall in love with that.
No, okay. No.
So Joe Goldberg.
Joe Goldberg,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you fall. So like for either one of you or me as well, it would be a female version, or if a woman or a homosexual or whatever fell in love with Joe Goldberg.
Yeah.
Specifically, like, is that love is love? Like, I don't care what you've done in your past.
Yeah.
Like,
No, then I'm saying what Cam said. Like, yeah, I know, I can't. I love you, but I can't be with you because you're wronging.
Marianne type beat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I mean,
why is the DJ on stage now? What is happening?
It's half time.
Oh my god.
They get chili did out and stuff probably in a minute.
like,
yeah,
if it's the murder along with all the stalking and all these things and the taking of things for people,
too much
and like hoarded stuff.
The point is he's a bad person.
Yeah, there's too much. There's too much. Like, you can't. There's no.
But he doesn't. He hasn't done that to me.
No, but he has. He literally has.
Oh, but it was sweet. This is why I love him.
Then it's just Then it's just toxic. It's just
it's just too toxic.
But like I think like so let's say Harry and Meghan, for example. Let's say Meghan didn't know about the royal family and the history and stuff, and then she found out when she got into the situation.
Yeah.
I think because of Harry's dealt with it, I would say, she love is love. I can see why she would stay with him, because they kind of decided to step away from the royal family.
Yeah.
But then if Harry was saying like, no, don't worry about it, it's fine, sort of, then she needs to dump his ass and be like, no, love is love. I love you in that, but I need to go because this is not the situation I want to live in.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
like that's literally I think that's a reasonable take. Like, yeah, for me, like if you meet someone and you fall in love with them, and then you find out that they're evil, they're wicked, they're this, that, or the third, I'm like, at that point, like, I don't know. I've never been in this situation, so I guess I can never really say. But I just feel like I would be like, absolutely not. Like, you know what? These feelings I have is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. But no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not being involved with someone that's like this. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, there's so many things I've seen on TV. I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get how you're in this relationship. Like, even small things like Ted and Zoe and How I Met Your Mother, where she's trying to destroy his dream. I'm like, I wouldn't be in that relationship. I don't care how much I feel for you.
Who's Zoe again?
Zoe's the one that's
was married to the
captain, and then she's trying to save
stop
the building
from being destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we're not being together.
She was right though.
She was right for the building to be saved.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. That's not my point.
Ted's the evil one. She shouldn't be with Ted. She shouldn't be with Ted.
I mean, either way, they should. That should not be a relationship. That should not be a relationship.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just like it's like compatibility. It's like how can you be compatible when you, as an architect, want to knock down this building and build a new building in its place, and me, culturally, for cultural reasons, I want to preserve this site.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. You're not wrong.
Sexual attraction. That's it, probably.
Yeah, and I guess they got on in all other aspects.
They literally didn't though. That was literally the point of their relationship was always confrontational in every aspect. Well, that's how they portrayed it on the show.
I'm trying to remember.
Because there was an episode.
It wasn't.
No.
She was married to the captain and she was having a terrible time.
Yeah.
And he was a brat. They were having so much fun together before they got together.
Yeah.
They were having so much fun together.
As a group of people. As a group, not just them together.
It was them.
No.
It was them.
It was a group
the captain
thing.
just reminds me of Guinevere Beckstad. That's what I'm thinking of. I can't think of.
Like the gentleman thing. He wasn't even there for that when it started. Like it wasn't. She worked her way into the group, and then he said, "I actually love her," and took the relationship over.
That's what he did with Robin as well.
I think Ted in general is
Robin,
the evil dude. Ted is a weird guy, man.
Ted was a weird guy. Ted was so weird. But yeah, no, the captain was the guy. He had a boat, and he would say ahoy and stuff. And he was played by a pretty famous actor. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember it. I've watched.
And there was an episode where Ted thinks he's going to murder him.
Yeah.
Takes him out to sea.
Ted is a weird dude. Ted is the problem.
But no, Cam, I do agree with you. But some people will be like, do you know what? No, love conquers all.
Yeah.
Like if you have love, you would, yeah. If you love each other enough, you'd work it out.
But there is no compromise on that.
Love shouldn't.
I think
go against logic.
It shouldn't. I don't think either. But their plan in that show, if I remember rightly, it was whoever wins, basically. It was
Except that it was never going to be that.
It was never going to be that. Everyone knew it was never going to be that. But that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Like she was like, do you know what? If you manage to get the building knocked down and you build your thing, do you know what? I'm gonna hold my L.
Yeah.
And he said the same thing, but
no way.
Of course not. And I feel like literally what happened was that's what happened, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she save the building?
No.
She didn't. The building was gonna get knocked down, or she thought she was gonna lose. She decided to play dirty and bring up something from like the past, and then the building still ended up getting knocked down anyways. And then she broke up with him because she was a sore loser.
But yeah, I mean, but people will say, yeah, like when there's enough love, you'll find a compromise, you'll find a way. Blah, blah. And I'm like, do you know what? At the end of the day, some things like you just have to understand that some things just can't work like
this. That's what I mean. There's just no compromise in that situation because if it's win or lose, there is no compromise. There's no middle ground.
Yeah,
I'm glad you brought that example, Cam, because that's kind of what I was trying to talk about. But obviously, in that situation, neither of them are particularly bad people per se.
Yeah,
it's just. Does love conquer over difficult situations?
Yeah.
And I don't. I think sometimes you just have to use your head,
logic,
and just
realize that. Yeah, look at the situation as a whole and be like, how's this going to work?
Yeah, this person's evil. It can't work. This person's trying to destroy my dream. Can't work.
Yeah, because like even if initially your reaction isn't I need to not be with this person, or even if consciously you're not like I need to not be with this person, your subconscious will be telling you something. You'll be having emotions that you don't even realize. And you'll be reacting to things in ways that you don't even realize.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna taint the relationship from there, and then that's it. So you just need to realize in the moment, be like, nah, this needs to cut off. This is a red flag.
Yeah. I feel like in general, like people tend not to do that. Like even like little things where it's like this, like. I don't know. I feel like in like TV shows and stuff as well. Like you'll see like relationships where it's like this obviously has no future. This has no legs. Like it's fun right now. You can tell like it's fun right now. Like the most recent example I've seen. I don't think either of you have watched it, but Abbott Academy. The main character in that has a boyfriend in season 1, and like from as soon as he's introduced, it's like. This is going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like this is going absolutely nowhere. And I'm just using the TV show as an example, but this happens in real life as well. But it's like, yeah, this is going. you're just comfortable with this guy, like, and he's just been in your life, like, but you've way outgrown him. Like, this is going nowhere. And then at the end of the season she breaks up with him. Spoilers. Oh, it's a comedy, man. No one cares about the plot. But and it's like, but this should have probably happened like ages ago. And man, head over heart sometimes. That's what I'm saying. That's not.
Yeah.
This is me, but this is me saying that because I'm a heartless. How could you be so heartless?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think sometimes not all situations are going to work out. Love isn't enough. What's love got to do? Love it can't conquer all. Unfortunately,
it's funny. That's what Outkast was saying in Hey Ya. A lot of people don't realize that, but that's literally what they were saying in Hey Ya. In fact, Bez, you said you haven't deeped it.
Yeah, right? No, we were talking about this last time, weren't we?
Yeah. Cam, have you deeped the lyrics of Hey Ya? Outkast.
I remember you saying about it. I think I went back and read through the lyrics, but I can't remember.
Well, we're about to do that right now. For the audience, if you've not these Outkast lyrics, let's break them down for you. So 1, 2, 3. My baby. No, I'm joking. All right. So my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and I know this for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't. What the hell? These lyrics are. Hold on, I got some booky versions of the lyrics.
It's probably one of the ones where it sounds better when you sing it. I think you got to go with it.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna pull up the Genius lyrics because I know those are usually better. Okay. Genius says the same thing. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it probably makes sense to some. All right. So my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling because the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mum and dad for sticking together because we don't know how. Come on. Hey ya, blah, blah, blah. And then it goes, then the second verse, you think you've got it. Oh, you think you've got it. But got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together. But separate's always better when there's feelings involved. Interesting. Are you hearing what he's saying?
Yeah.
You hearing what he's saying? If what they say is nothing is forever, then what makes love the exception? Question. Question.
That's a deep question, bro.
It's hilarious to think about. Why was he singing it like that?
like you will fully miss the message. You're just listening to the tone of how he's singing it, but like,
why
that's a deep question.
Literally, because the way the exception, and it's the way he goes. If what they say is nothing is forever, it sounds so like happy.
Then what makes it?
Love the exception. So why are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here?
Oh God,
y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all just want to dance.
We were.
He said it.
You can't sing like that and then say that, bro.
It's true. And then obviously, and then even the hey ya, he's goes, hey ya, don't want to meet your daddy. Hey. Just want you in my caddy. Hey. Don't want to meet your mama. Just want to make you come. and I'm just being honest. That's wild. I didn't deep that.
That's crazy.
But this is what I'm saying. Like he's literally real life.
It's so annoying because I've heard the lyrics, I've sang along to the lyrics, but I've never truly deeped what you said.
I did not hear that. I just want to make you come out. I can't lie.
I've noticed that lyric before, but I've not noticed the lyric before it. Like,
don't want to meet your mama.
Don't want to meet your mama. I've not connected the two things together.
Yeah. And then what's calling me in quote ice cold, all of that stuff. And then this is just party. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Yeah, all of that stuff is all party. That bit is all party. But before that, yeah, he's literally like, no love. Like, what makes love the exception? I'm trying to do all that, man. I don't want to meet your mum. I just want to make you come. It's wild. It's wild.
What makes love the exception?
That's true.
I love that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, nothing is forever. So what makes love the exception, man? And like that, thank God for mum and dad for sticking together because we don't know how. Like, it's like, yeah, our parents might have done it, and good on them because I have no idea.
That's crazy. Yeah,
but that is to say that if the situation is not too bad, you can logic it out. Like, you can use logic in both ways. In that, like, if the situation is not too bad and the alternative, the breaking up is the worst of the situation.
Yeah.
Then you can use logic, and if both parties use logic, you can keep yourself together in a healthy way.
Yeah. So I feel like there's something you can compromise on, then it's possible to love can conquer and think in that sort of way where it's like, yeah, I love this person. Mm-hmm. What she's saying isn't that bad. What I think isn't that different. Yeah. It's different, but it's not too far off. We can come to a middle ground on this. And yeah, fine. But if it's like complete opposites, I like hot food, she likes cold food. Like, we're never going to have a middle ground on that.
I mean, I feel like you could live with that.
I mean, no, but I'm just like, yeah.
I know.
But it's like, yeah, it's like, what was I going to say? Like, sometimes the relationship has to just end, and sometimes it can be worked on. And obviously, like, yeah, if you can work on it, work on it. If you can't work on it, you need to just end it at that point. Yeah. Like, there's no point staying in it for longer.
I've also I've just deeped what he meant in the first bit of the song. So he says, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and I know this for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walking out the door? I just deeped it. When he says mess around, he's talking about her cheating.
Yeah, and then she doesn't want him to leave.
Yeah, so maybe she wants to, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
All right, damn, Bez, you should have explained it to us.
I was thinking about it, and then you moved on, so I was like, okay. When you read it, I was like, then I was like, okay, that's fine.
But it's because the way it's formatted here as well. But does she really wanna? Just is like a sentence. Yeah. And I'm like, does she really wanna what? And I'm like, oh, does she really wanna mess around, which is cheating?
But can't stand to see me walk out the door.
But can't stand to see me walking. So it's like,
she might want to.
Song's deep, blood.
Song very deep.
I love this song a lot. It's great.
Because we were speaking at another song, weren't we? I can't remember what song it was now, but there was another song. It's another language, and they showed what the man was talking about, and it's just like the girl cheated on him and all this sort of stuff, and it was dark. But it's one of them songs that you just listen to, you're like just gassed off it.
I know. I know what it is as well.
It's an Afrobeat song.
It is. What's it called? That's gonna bug me. I know the song is. I know what it's an Afrobeat song, and I know what it's called, and it's just not coming to me right now. But yeah, there's quite a few, and there's quite a few like there's different ones. Like obviously, Kendrick Lamar's "Swimming Pools" is another example of just the song,
the context being completely
like taken away from it.
Like, I mean, that's another one where until you tell me about it, Yels, and I was like,
we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Well.
Oh yeah.
I was like, rah, what? I never knew that.
Yeah. I'm gonna find this song. So you don't need to keep talking my life. Find the song.
It's literally just you have to just listen to the song enough times, and then one time you'll just hear a lyric, and it'll just click in your brain. You're like, wait, what? And then you'll just hear the whole song, and then you'll understand everything.
I feel like it's a thing of it because you hear it in a situation, like you hear it in a club or something. Like so, because I mean, obviously, Hey Ya, I've heard outside of a club, but because it's just such a party song that when you hear it in a club, you're never gonna actually deep the lyrics. The whole middle part of it, you hear Hey Ya and get
that's all you're
going
caring
on to that,
about.
and the rest of it you're not really listening to it, you're just kind of gassed off the beat and stuff. And then, but yeah, if you actually sat down and listened to it, like I'm driving or something, I'll put it on, I'll just be like, damn, this is dark.
Like literally, I remember listening to that when I was like younger, before I was of age to even understand the lyrics.
Yeah.
So I'm there like vibing to it, learning the lyrics.
Yeah.
But not actually deep in the words. And obviously, as I grow up, I'm still not deep in the words. I just remember it from when I was younger. And then
it's pretty your nostalgia's kicking in, and you're thinking about the words that he's saying. I feel like I didn't even hear the lyrics until like there's only some of them that like going I'm happy here. Like there's certain ones that just kind of stand out, but the rest of it just zones out in my head.
That's the thing. Like I was fully like, yo, I could sing along word for word, but like it's like I know all the words, but I don't know the lyrics or the meaning. Yeah, like I know every single word, and I just feel like, I've just comprehended it as individual lines.
Yeah,
like you were saying, Cam, about don't want to meet your mama, I just want to make you whatever. Like it's just I don't want to meet your mama. I'm not comprehending what he said before that or after that as to why he doesn't want to like.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah,
it's a good song though. Good song.
Very good song. Very good song.
That's it.
I know, but I can't remember what it's called. It's literally that's how it goes.
It is,
that's the melody. I can't remember
I'm trying to think of who sung it. Is it
it's Congolese or something like that? No, I don't think it's West African.
It's not West African,
if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, I have no idea.
I feel like you would know it if you heard it.
If you hear it, you'll know it.
It's one of the older
100%.
like ones, and it's a classical one. It's gonna bug me, man. And because it's not in English as well, like it's almost impossible to like.
Yeah,
I've been trying to search it, and like because his name's not in English, the title's not in English. I know the title's not in English either, and it's just like it's tough. There we go, got it.
you got it.
Magic System Premier Gal, I believe that's what it is. Let me see if I can find the translation to that, or like something, and we can talk about it. Because this is another one where like obviously to be fair, it's in whatever language
to know, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like, how am I ever gonna know what the meaning is?
But I bet even in the country, like if it's Congolese, the Congolese people are probably doing the same thing. They're just like gassed off the song. It's the song's a banger there in the club singing it along.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you? Like he's Ivorian. So he is West African. Sorry, my bad. I knew he wasn't Ghanaian or Nigerian or anything like that. I'm trying to find a translation of the lyrics.
It just came. You know what we were speaking about earlier about adverts and stuff. You know what's really bugging me now? I've got YouTube Premium, and a lot of AFTV. They have adverts in their AFTV.
Hate that.
Grinds my gears. really grinds my gears. That does.
Pay to not see adverts just to see adverts.
Literally. So I start a video, and it's like NordVPN. I'm like, oh my days, go away. I don't want adverts. And then they put adverts in the videos now. And they should have a way to skip ad. Like Netflix has skip intro or something.
Yeah.
You need to skip ad or something.
Yeah, because it's like, this is what I paid, so I didn't have to see this.
Exactly.
You've got all these people doing their own sponsorships and stuff like that. It's just so jarring, but it's like, fine, get your bread.
Literally.
Get your bread. Right, cool. Let's react to these lyrics then. Yeah, let me turn up the volume so it comes through. Imagine this is the wrong song. I think it's right. I believe it's right. But yeah, let's hopefully people can kind of hear this a little bit as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, because the guys in the room. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know this song, right, Cam?
Probably.
I will never promise.
Straight away. Hold on. It was when I was down that the girl Antu left me. That I feel like it's the that makes it sound like so funny. But yeah. So yeah, it's when I was down that the girl she left me basically.
Money is over, she changed boyfriends.
Money is over, she changed boyfriends.
You are crazy.
So we say, thank God I could sing a bit, so I made it onto TV by singing. Morning, noon, and night. I'm the one who's singing on radio. So the girl hears on my radio. She say, "Wait, let me go chop his money." We say the first fool is not a fool, oh. The second fool is the real fool. The first fool is not a fool.
Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
The second fool is that real fool.
Someone knocks on my door Sunday morning.
To my great surprise, it's Antu, the girl. She's back. he opens the door, they kiss, and he says, "It's a long time since I see you." And she lies to him and says, "I've been traveling." Barefaced, brazen lies. But she says, "I'm back and I belong to you." Oh. Take me as a gift and do what you want to me. Wow.
Sheesh.
And we say first fool is not first fool.
Okay.
It's the second fool that is the real fool. Bro, he's barring though, man. So, darling, what do you want to eat? Without even hesitating, she said barbecue chicken. Yeah, first fool is not the fool. It's the second fool that's the real fool.
Chicken you want to eat?
Chicken is too small, won't satisfy you. Damn, barbecue Cayman. He's gonna give her.
Okay. You are crazy.
Whoa. Now she wants fried plantain.
Plantain. It's African.
She wants fried plantain. This is French. So it's whatever he's saying. So he's basically he's mocking her now. So she said she wants plantain, and he said instead of eating with a fork, you can eat with a rake. he's just trying to par her now.
Just taking the piss.
Yeah. Because the first fool is not the fool. The second fool is the fool. It's another one, man. Man was just dancing to his pain, man.
Literally.
He was like, yo, the money gone, the girl gone.
Then imagine he said, "Love is love." She was only traveling. She takes her back, and tore her back.
There's tunes like that as well, man. There's tunes like that, like So like obviously you got like CeeLo Green, "Forget You," like obviously, which is a very similar song to this. But obviously, see that's a good example of a song where it's party-ish, but you absolutely know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Do you remember that tune, Bez? I feel like the wheels are turning. See you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, "Forget you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Or "Fuck you" in the actual version.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But then also you got that, like, for example, "Love is Love," you got the Marlon Wayans song where he's like, "I don't wanna know if you're cheating, keep it on the low, 'cause my hair can't take it anymore." Obviously, The Weeknd did a version the other day with Metro Boomin.
Is that Marlon Wayans?
That's the original, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a singer.
No, it's not Marlon. It's Marlon something.
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans is the
comedian.
comedy
Yeah.
fan, It's Marlon something. It's not. All right, let me find the tune then. I should do this.
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't wanna. And obviously, The Weeknd.
I thought, because The Weeknd did one on thingy, innit? What's his name? Metro's album. Yeah. I don't wanna know.
The Weeknd.
If you're cheating, keep it on. So look at the name, and you'll see why. Confusing.
Mario Winans.
So it's not Marlon, and it's not Wayans.
Yeah, it's close though. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is a Love is Love tune. I was just like, I don't want to know, just because my heart can't take it anymore.
Yeah, this is Love is Love.
This is sad though. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Literally, I just read Marlon Wayans when I read that then. I read Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, it's not just me, man. This is a banger though. Yeah, like, I'm like, how could you be this person? Really, 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 like.
Oh God.
To myself, I don't wanna know. Keep it on the low. Take it anymore. This is wild.
This.
Let it show.
Ah.
Oh baby, I don't wanna know.
Nah, I'm sorry, but this will have to just be like a case of if you're creeping and I don't want to know, then I'm just gonna be doing me and you're not gonna know.
Is that what that looks like?
That's what the case has to be then. If I love you too much, I can't get rid of you. I have to just go out and do.
You see him in the bath. He's not. Frederick, he's not creeping. Frederick, he is not creeping.
He's not at all.
He's like looking at a picture of her, like, damn. I don't wanna know.
It's not worth it. Man's in the bar, fully clothed, fully clothed in the bar.
Deepest case of depression ever.
Literally.
If you're creeping, keep it. Yeah. Oh baby.
Eesh.
He's
It's okay, man. It's okay. You can find a better girl, my guy.
This is what I'm saying. Plenty more fish in the tree. Plenty more fish in the sea. It's funny, yeah, because so Diddy's on this. And I think 21 Savage is on the Weekend version,
Yeah.
right? Both of them, they're like, I ain't doing this. Like, both of them are like, all right, I'm gonna talk about the same situation, but I'm not gonna talk about it the same way that he.
Yeah.
I ain't doing this. I don't want to know business.
Like, nah, man can't be telling me that I'm in the bath.
He's like, both of them are kind of like, they like, if I remember rightly, 21 Savage is on the same vibe. It's like his verse is kind of like he's confronting her. Like, I don't know how you could have another guy.
Yeah.
Like, and I think 21 Savage does the same thing, but this is like, nah, keep it on the low. I don't want to know, man.
Yeah.
But you already know, my bro. Someone
Literally,
told you.
this is what I'm thinking.
Someone
I
told
mean,
You don't want to hear from her. That's what I'm
He doesn't
saying.
want to confirm it. He's got pictures.
Because he's like, if I hear from you, it's over.
Real.
It's over. It's real. Yeah, he's got pictures, but the pictures don't matter. Like, the pictures don't matter because, yeah, like, in this day and age, could be
AI.
could be AI.
AI of my girlfriend kissing another guy.
Yeah.
Avada Balenciaga.
Let's see the lyrics of this version as well. The Weeknd, I can't believe he's the perfect guy for this though. Like, no one else would have made sense. Because what was his diss track to Selena Gomez again?
Call out my name.
Oh yeah.
That song is a mess.
That song is.
I have no other diss track to Selena Gomez.
It's not a diss track, but he's talking about her.
Yeah.
And he's like, I remember I heard that tune and I was like, this is a banger. Then I heard about the backstory to the song and I was like, oh, bro, she got you like that.
Didn't he have a few songs? I feel like all his songs are like that as well. Like, it's just,
Like, man said he almost like gave her his kidney or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
oof, there's another story about that. That's like apparently Selena took someone else's kidney because she had issues and then just stopped talking to her friend.
oof.
So it's peak. Selena's.
Damn, she's out here moving mad.
Yeah.
Mad. And she ain't even with Justin no more, is she? Because that was the thing. Like, she broke up with Justin Bieber.
No, she's not with Justin. He's with...
No. I mean, this is what I said ages ago. She broke up with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Got with The Weeknd.
Yeah.
And then went back to Justin.
Yeah, no, they apparently were talking again recently or seen together, but then Justin's with Hailey Baldwin and they got kids together and stuff.
Oh, wow, okay. I mean, I'm not following Justin. Simply, and I would never ask you.
I swear 21's verses are still him saying like similar stuff.
I don't know, we'll find out.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. I feel like when I heard it, I mean, maybe just because it's 21 Savage.
Like, if it's cheating, please don't let me find out or something like that. That's how I remember a bar like that. But we'll find out in a second. Or keep it out of the house or something. That's what he's saying.
Oh, damn. 21. 21. Can you do that for me?
Hang on, Drake too much.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, 21 Savage.
Guy,
Drake should be on this shit.
Yeah, I'll say he's another guy who could have done this.
But Drake and The Weeknd don't fuck with each other anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But Drake would have been perfect. Like,
He's
21 doesn't make... 21 makes sense because it's a Metro Boomin song.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, I just want to hear 21 going, use a pussy.
Innit?
Pussy. Keep it on the low. Cause my heart can... The thing is, I don't know if they can actually hear the song. So this is why I'm like ad-libbing the song at first. Because I don't know if this is coming through in the mic. But hey ho.
Hey yo.
That's wild.
That's what I mean. When the guy was saying, I was like, nah, that's crazy.
Okay, it's there.
It's even worse if she's doing things to him that she didn't used to do. Then it's even more like...
Then more than I can say.
Oh. So he is just saying, like, just break up with me.
No,
but don't tell me.
That's what he's saying.
Well, that's what he's saying. That's what The Weeknd's saying.
Rovers, girl, used to ride in the rinky dink.
On guard.
On guard.
He's got the ad lib still. 21.
He just said he had a side girl. Yeah. That's kind of confrontational. He's like, I had you like this. Like, you were like this before you met me. I had you like that. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I think it's at the end I'm thinking of them because he has like a little verse at the end where he's like, if you're creeping, don't let me find out. Don't bring that. Yeah. It's coming up soon.
But yeah, Cam, to your point, I do think the overall point of the song is, just leave me.
Yeah.
But it still is giving...
I mean, yeah, he's deep in his emotions still.
And also, I think the point is, and even in this bit where he's saying like, oh, if you're better off that way, blah, 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 then just leave me. But I feel like he's kind of saying, you're not, you're better with me, stay with me. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Yeah. If you're creeping, please don't let me find out. Get a hotel, don't bring him to the house. 21 Savage.
21.
21.
He used to be saying,
I sent my bitch to the store because I ran out of soda. That's what he used to say. That's literally what he used to say. That was literally what he used to say. Like, I sent my bitch to the store because we ran out of soda. 21.
He used to be saying, I'll turn my back to her so I don't have to cuddle.
That too.
My guy had no emotions, and now look at him.
I don't eat pussy on fasting. Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, that's range, man. You and your rappers have some range, man.
Yeah,
I hear it. But yeah, man, spare songs like that, just feeling so deep in my feelings. Like, that was another one though, wasn't it? Like.
I think so. Yeah, I think it was.
Actually, no, she wasn't. She was just in love.
There was nothing wrong with the guy.
I don't think so.
Okay.
She was just too deep in love. She was like, I had never been like this before. Like, it's too much. But yeah, the Weeknd just makes sad music though. Like,
he does.
Like,
he
that,
does.
That call out my name, man. I almost shed a tear. Like, call out my name.
I feel like I need to listen to it now because I've heard it, but it's like it's one that I've never listened to it properly, so I know the chorus, but that's about as much as it goes.
We're here. Let's do it. This is like we ain't done one of these kind of music kind of things.
Yeah, he's like, why did you leave me? Like, why did you fall out of love with me before I fell out of love with you?
Basically,
kind of thing. He's like, stay in the relationship with me until I stop loving you.
Yeah. I helped you out of a broken place. This is wild.
This is crazy.
Falling for you was my mistake. I put you on top. Hey, I like this song. It's good. Like, this is. I feel like I heard you singing this in the shower.
You did. I knew it was gonna come up. I knew it was gonna come up. My God.
I forgot.
You weren't like fully clothed or anything.
What?
You weren't like fully clothed.
I wasn't sad. The song's just really good.
Man must have been doing the Vegeta. You know the Vegeta, we just staring straight up into the shower.
I was quoted, just
just looking straight up.
Bro, you have to sing along. The song's just too good, man.
Why can't you wait till I fall out of love? Yeah, you call out my name. Yeah, imagine saying, "Call me, I'll be there." Piece of myself.
Oh my God.
For your life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You almost gave her a kidney.
Damn.
So you made up your mind. You just wasted my time.
Damn.
Yeah, I can just imagine he was just in the booth like crying.
Literally.
Literally, yeah. He starts to record and he just can't. He stops. He's like, nah, stop. I can't.
Nah, I feel like this was a one take. I
Yeah,
feel like it was a
think-
one take. Just like, it's just like, I gotta get this off my chest.
I feel like this is the kind of thing when, like, you know, when, like, for example, Quavo's song about Takeoff and stuff,
Yeah.
like, he should have been like this, like,
Yeah.
whereas, like, you can tell he's upset. Like, man's had to get out.
I won't sit.
Yeah.
50 ends on is disrespect. Don't want. I want you to stay even though you don't want me. Wow. Abel, do better, man.
I called him Abel as well.
That's
I was
his name, bro.
I know, first name, right?
Call out my name. Nah, This good music though, man. Good music.
Yeah.
Like,
Powerful stuff, man.
I wonder what Selena Gomez for when she heard this song.
she was probably lined up with Justin. She was probably like, her and Justin were probably like, that's a hit.
Just putting that man respecting this guy, bro. He's in a good song.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got a good song.
Wow, he's on the banger here, yeah.
Yeah, like I always said he was talented.
She's like, I take credit for this one. You know?
Literally.
This one's me.
But do you know what? I love. To be fair, I do have a soft spot for singers singing about people. Though it's. I don't know. I don't think I've heard a bad one yet. Like I've heard bad rapper diss tracks or diss tracks that I'm like, I ain't really a fan of that.
Yeah.
But more time when a singer, an R&B singer, is singing about like a relationship they had with someone, more time it's good stuff.
That's when they're bag. That's when
in
they're
the bag.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's in even when like so obviously Mariah Carey's got obsessed with Eminem, like, and she's just dissing him. That's not emotional. That's not upset.
Yeah.
She's just like, get off my dick, bro. And that's a vibe. But then you've got like this one about Selena Gomez. You've got Kalani's one about YG. You've got Summer Walker's whole album about London on the track. Like, just fire stuff. You got stuff from back in the day as well. Like, just good stuff, man. There was the tune about Nas where Just Want to Be Your Girl. I can't remember who it is. I think it might be Tara Jo Moses or something. Where she was like talking about how when she thinks about him, sometimes she even touches herself and all of this. And I'm like, yo,
Jeez.
Nas is fully in a relationship at this time as well. Like, I'm just like, it's just amazing music. Whoops,
obviously they need the relationships to fuel their music, whereas like drill artists just need to be on roads to fuel their music.
I think we spoke about it before, haven't we? Or maybe you spoke about it off mic, Yells, where it's like, the R&B singers, they don't. When they're in happy relationships, you don't want to hear music from them.
I don't want to hear that
because they're not doing much.
I think that was on the podcast.
I think we did talk about it, and I doubling down. I don't want to hear, like, if you're happy, retire. Just retire.
Just retire. But and then don't come back. If you're happy, just don't come back. Even if you get sad again.
If you get sad, then you can come back. You come out of retirement. This is a crazy song to make about someone that you're not dating. This is a crazy song to make about someone you're not dating.
Like not dating and never did date? Or?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh my.
Okay, that's crazy then.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So the thing is, so I can't remember the full story. Like I read an article about this song. I can't remember the full story. But I feel like she wasn't actually that big at this time. I could be chatting complete nonsense, but I feel like she wasn't that big at this time, and she's just like, you know how you just have a celebrity crush kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think Nas was just her kind of celebrity crush, and then she just wrote this song, and then it popped off.
That's outrageous.
I believe I've read this article years and years and years ago, so I could be completely mistaken. And it was like an interview of her talking about it. I could be completely misremembering, but I think that's what the situation was.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But still, it's a crazy song to make about
someone you're not dating. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Just talk about being a crush. Just wanna be.
This is like nowadays you just slide in the DM. This is what they did back in the day. Just make a whole
song.
track, sing a song about them. Oh my god.
This is a lot. This is a lot. To lay down on a track.
It's a vibe.
I would be scared if someone like even wrote me something like that. Like I look at a picture of you and sometimes I think about you, I hold my pillow thinking about you, and I'll be scared.
It's romantic. This romance is lovely.
I'd be scared.
Nah, man.
I'm gonna wake up tied up somewhere.
This is stalker stuff, man.
Literally, that's something I'm gonna wake up tied up somewhere. Like
I feel like the video to this is very stalkerish as well.
Some Nas looking like.
No, I don't think so. Let's see what it looks like. But yeah, it's. I think it's crazy, man. I think it's crazy.
It is.
But again, it's
very
good music, man.
Very good song.
Good music, man. I'm gonna see if I can find out.
Yeah, man.
Just wanna be your girl. This is it's a vibe. It's a vibe, like. All right, so hold on. I found the article. I'm just. I even touch myself. The way she said it, I'm cut out the beat a little bit. And
literally, not even like.
Yeah, like
to hear it.
If this was literally just a thing where she was like, "This is so much," like. If she just made this song and had it in her back pocket for herself, it's one thing. But then to release it,
or if it's like it's her boyfriend,
she
made a track about him, and it's okay. It's like it's a bit much, but okay.
It's a vibe, man. All right, so Tidra, I guess is how you pronounce the name. Tidra Moses was one of those singers whose career didn't seem to go as far as it should have, or where we thought it should have gone, based on her talent. Her vocal range, her talent, the quality and intellect behind her lyrics point to a level of artistry that we don't always see in the entertainment industry. Interestingly enough, though, she only has a handful of songs most people know, and the most popular of them is Be Your Girl, this song that we've been playing. For those of you who missed the moment, the song is about a woman pining over a man in a swirl of feelings that she describes as more than just a crush. And since the song was released in 2004, I just assumed she was singing about herself as a teenager or singing about some everyday, regular, smegular type of dude. But in a recent episode of Issa Rae's concert series, Issa Rae Presents, where artists sing stripped-down versions of their songs, Moses revealed that the song, which sampled Nas's One-on-One, was about the Queens-born rapper. Fans of the song and Moses lost their minds, but the revelation also caused someone to dig up another clip where Moses talked about the woman her unidentified crush at the time married. Now we know that woman was Khalees and Moses was talking shit. So in addition to the reaction to the new information, the internet had a good time, listened to a conversation that isn't too much blah, blah, blah. But knowing what we know about Nas and Khalees' so much of the relationship, probably best the relationship with the rapper existed only in her mind. Damn, okay. But yeah. So tune was about Nas and she was talking shit about his wife at some point as well.
Oh my God. So she made this tune about Nas and then she made another song. Or
so
in
the interview, she was talking shit about her, but she didn't say Khalees. So she was like, the guy I'm crashing on is married, and his wife, blah 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 blah.
Stalker vibes, man.
It's wild. This video is kind of tame though. I thought the video might be stalkerish, but it's not. She's just kind of singing to herself.
Yeah, but the song is wild for someone who you don't know or someone you just crush on.
She just should have said, Nas, this is for you, baby. But, yeah.
Fuck Khalees, this is Nas, I love you, baby, this is for you.
Yeah. But, like, I feel like Khalees has got a tune for Nas as well. Khalees has got a tune for Nas. I can't remember what it is. But, yeah, when they broke up, she did it. And, again, that was some smoke. Like, I love it, man. Just be angry. Just be angry, like just say outrageous. Like Kalani was like, she was trying to say that she put YG on, and I don't even like YG, but I'm like, that is not a factual statement, girl. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, like I don't know. I Kalani over YG every day. I'm choosing her music over his by far. It's not even close. But like, yeah, like. But yeah, man. I guess that's what we need, man. Like, if Georgia Smith and Stormzy actually did what the internet said that they did,
yeah,
I need Georgia Smith to do a tell-all track and just...
That could be wild.
Yeah, man. Like, whether she could do a Maya Jama Baby I'm Sorry track, or she could do a Do You Know What, I Never Liked You Anyway, Maya.
He's my one and true love. Let's get back together.
Let's get married. Yeah, yeah, we need some UK versions, man. UK. I don't know, man.
You got what was that? The woman singing for Lil Wayne.
Oh my days! I'm sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my!
I forgot all about that. What was her name? Lani? Was it Lani?
Yeah. I think it was Lani.
Sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
And she made bare tracks towards him, didn't she?
Girl loved him.
That's the same as this.
But she was trying to act like she did.
Same vibe.
Oh my days, I forgot all about that. Terrible. Whoops.
I'm sitting on a bad boy piece of information. Do you understand?
Do you understand? Whenever I think of T and Wayne, though, I think of that T and Wayne, you can suck yourself, you little dyke.
Oh yeah.
That was
someone's just like,
what a time to be alive, man. Like,
that was COVID times, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was
in Instagram lives and all that. Yeah. Joe, man.
Yeah, you wanted the UK version. This is what you get.
She's not even singing though. She's rapping and badly.
Not too long will keep you waiting. One rap star the queen was dating. Fuck that now, cause he's a pagan. Sitting on this, it's been some ages. All this time he's been on playlists. In my mind, I need to say this. What kind of man will keep your wages? Boss bitch, I ain't chasing no man. In charge of my dreams and chasing.
Yeah, this is poor. Poor. I'm sorry. She was just like clout chasing.
Capitalizing
really.
on.
Okay, yeah, clout chasing is the wrong word. Capitalizing is the right
Yeah.
word. You're correct. Like, I'm sitting on what? She uploaded a YouTube video to her YouTube channel 2 weeks ago entitled "I'm the most hated woman in the UK." I don't think you are, madam.
People are crazy, man.
It's just clickbait titles.
Yeah.
I don't know why or what. Yeah, this ain't levels. This ain't what I'm talking about.
This ain't what you're looking for.
If we're flaming people, Mariah Carey did the blueprint on how to like flame people. That's supposed to be me in the video with the goatee. Eminem came back, but yeah, like Eminem did come back.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
But the thing is, yeah, celebrities, I feel sorry for them. Because imagine your ex does this. like can you,
what do I do here?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you actually do? Like,
You wake up and you see this video.
Literally,
Yeah,
you
you-
go on
you-
Twitter and you're trending like, what am I trending for? What have I done? And then you see,
like literally some guy put like, and it's like, what? She proper made him look like Joe. She was like, yeah, you're Joe Goldberg, bro.
they're stalking in the background.
Oh, why are you so obsessed with me? Oh, do you know what we didn't mention? Do you remember Ray J? When he,
What the? I hit it.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that one as well completely.
That again. That was the time to be like, everyone was like, Kanye, you gotta diss him.
Yeah,
You gotta just flame him up.
he didn't though. He didn't say
nothing.
anything, yeah. That's another one though. You're not even Kim. You're Kanye waking up. Your girl's the one getting flamed by a track. And you're there like, what do I do here now?
Yeah, that was rude to Kim. That was very, very, very rude to Kim.
But Kanye doesn't really get into it because him and Drake had the beef a couple years ago. They didn't really get into it.
Kanye
either.
does subliminals.
Yeah, true.
Like Kanye took Drake's favorite beat of all time and said "scoop de poop de whoop."
Oh, is that what that was? Then?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So, yeah, like I remember when that song came out, I was like, "What the?" You know the song?
Yeah.
I was like, "What the hell is Kanye?"
Yeah,
like,
this is what I thought.
Is he okay? Is he alright? And then later on, it comes out that he made the beat, and then he said that Drake could have it,
Yeah.
and Drake was writing to it. It was gonna be on Scorpion, I think it was.
Oh.
And then Kanye just dropped it on like some random project beforehand.
Yeah.
And just saying some bullshit on it. And,
That's
Drake's done interviews like he's like, you're just taking a piss.
that's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
That's
So
smart.
funny.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was why he did that because I thought it was just him. Kanye was in his weird bag at that time.
Yeah.
I thought that's why he did it.
I mean, he fully was in his weird vibe.
But it makes sense though why he did that now. I didn't realize.
Let me see. I think this might be the clip where he talks about it.
It was on the album, the Blinded by. Wasn't
speech of like
it's the one with LeBron in them.
Yeah.
And I'm a father and I want to, be Quincy Jones and help you. But in order to do that, you got to be transparent with me and you got to play me your music and you got to tell me when you're dropping. And I know you don't like to do things like that. And so, I was in the studio. I guess, we all kind of felt a genuine vibe from it. So I played him my music and I told him when I was dropping.
How much of Scorpion did you have done by then?
Maybe like 60% or something.
I actually planned on watching this interview as well. I never did that. I forgot about it.
It was all good,
Yeah. I didn't watch it either. I saw like a clip
Yeah.
of this.
And he was like, yo, you can have this if you want.
Yeah, Lift Yourself. That was June.
And I was hyped.
That was
started
it.
writing to it, and then he was like, yo, you got to come to Wyoming. So Wyoming happened, and 40 went to Wyoming early. And he was like, man, I'm here a day early, man. Something's off. He's like, 40 said that. Yeah, he's like, this guy's working on an album, man. And I was like, for real?
Because he hadn't announced it yet.
He just told me he wanted to work on, like, he just told me he wanted to give me beats, and he said he wasn't dropping till like October, November, like that. And I'm like, it's all good. Let's just go and let's see what it's about. So I went and, you know, ended up pretty much spending majority of my time working on his music, like just trying to, like, yeah, I mean, you know, whatever. Just trying to lend a helping hand, you know, cook up. Listen, I don't knock anybody. Music is a creative experience that should be shared. But anyway, I was out there and I spent all my time pretty much working on his stuff. And again,
this is just mind games he's playing.
Literally.
We left with Lift Yourself and like a pat on the back, you know. So it's like, all right,
it's all good.
Well, I guess, yeah, sure. I'll try and make the most of this, and hopefully he sends some other things through. By the way, I'm in Wyoming. I play on March 14th.
He doesn't even.
I
feel like the clip is just gonna be too short.
I'm having trouble with my son's mother. We had a conversation. I shared my. And all these dates are out one by one, all around June 15th. By the way, one's May 31st, one's June, whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna play the longer bit. But basically, what he's talking about, I don't know if you remember, but there was a summer where Kanye West, his label just dropped a bunch of albums. Like it was a Kanye West album, Pusha T album. This is right before the beef the Drake and Pusha beef as well.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there was a Kanye West album, there's a Pusha T album, there was a bunch of stuff. And it was around the time that Drake had said that he was going to drop Scorpion. So Kanye was like, all right, cool, we're just going to flood it with just bare music. And it's just like, he just didn't like him. Like, I'm just not going to, this video is too long, I'm not going to find it. But it is this interview, and like I feel like it's just right after that. Like if the video was,
it was leading into it, yeah.
Some beat, I think it's like a Boy Wonder beat or something like that.
Boy Wonder beat.
Or it's over, it's over the fact that we're from the same city, or it's over,
Oh, this is a different interview, though, isn't it?
Is it?
By choice, obviously.
I think his clothes are different and stuff, yeah.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't. I had a.
Let me see.
I was working with Adidas.
Let me see if I can find it quickly. If not, then
play off of a name, off of my son's name. I wasn't.
It's that petty whack Kanye there, just bare petty, just play with Drake.
Yeah, no, I was just.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, nah, it's not. I can't find that short clip.
I actually did a DNA test for my son, and they came back to us and they said that the DNA test got ruined in transit. And that they couldn't be 100% sure. So I played in my music, and I told him when I was dropping.
Okay, cool.
Maybe like make the most of this, and hopefully he sends some other things through.
Poop that route.
There you go.
Went too far.
I send him a picture of my son.
Oh my God.
I tell him I'm having trouble with my son's mother. We had a conversation. I shared my. So I did, yo, I love you, brother. Lift Yourself comes out with him just talking nonsense.
Really poop that route.
Oh, this guy's trolling.
Yeah,
this was like a manipulative, like I want to break you thing. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go back to distancing myself again. I know what this is, and
yeah, that's a piss take.
That's a violation.
And of course, there's this song towards
that
you produced.
I didn't realize Pusha was on Kanye's
label.
Yeah.
I was just there with you as friends, helping you.
Yeah,
that's mad. So this is all before the Drake diss track there, because I thought that was.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So yeah, this is why it was wild because, or from what I hear, it's crazy because so Drake. This is why that whole beef was crazy as well. So Drake beats Kanye and they hang out in Wyoming and whatever.
Yeah.
And apparently, a lot of this has to do with that pool bar that Kanye didn't like. Yeah.
Like his pool being bigger
now I've got a bigger
Kanye.
pool than Ye.
Yeah.
And look, man, Ye's pool is nice. Mine's just bigger. Apparently, Kanye just didn't like that bar. I think there were some other issues as well, but apparently that's part of it, which is hilarious to me. I'm like, damn, man, your pool's nice. He said your pool's nice.
It is.
Anyway, but yeah, like, so he goes he meets Kanye. He goes to Wyoming to work to make music. Kanye shows him a beat. He likes the beat. He says, "Can I have this beat?" Kanye's like, "Yeah, that's you." Then they work on Kanye's album, and like Kanye asks him when Drake is planning to drop Scorpion. Drake tells him when he's planning to drop Scorpion. Cool.
That's so sneaky.
Goes away with the tune. Then comes back and here's Kanye's released a tune with scoopty poopty roopty on it, chatting nonsense. And then on top of that,
that's so funny.
It's ridiculous. And then on top of that, Kanye's got Pusha T's album dropping around the same time as Drake was planning to drop his album with a Drake diss on it. And so he didn't. So he didn't say, "Oh yeah, by the way, I produced a diss track."
Yeah, Pusha's coming for you. By the way, I produced it.
Yeah. just FYI, like, because you know how these these rap beefs go as well. Sometimes they do legitimately give heads up.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, do you know what? Let's have some fun with this. Let's have a little back and forth. Like, we're gonna drop Pushers. Like, if you want to be ready, like, this is when we're gonna drop it.
Yeah.
If you want to be ready with a comeback, just some heads up. Like, I've legit heard people talking about, like, his managers reached out to my manager and said he's dropping the diss track hint that at this time, like, we want to get some momentum. So, like, if you're going to reply, like, maybe we'll reply the next day or something. But
yeah.
I've heard people say that in interviews. I think it's the weirdest thing ever, but hey. And I'm just like, yeah, that's crazy, man. Maybe you should have done that to Ray J as well. Like, Ray J,
yeah, he should have done something.
Poopty scoopty hoopty.
Because then Drake came back with the whole, what was it, Krept down the black. When he like saying that he banged Kim.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, and then
wasn't nice.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, I don't know why, but that flow, I just always think about alhamdulillah.
Oh yeah,
like, yeah. But yeah, there's too much, man. Yeah. This is like. Stuff like this is what makes me miss Twitter, like how it was back in the day. Because when this dropped, Twitter was wild. Everyone was going crazy on Twitter. Like, yo,
nuts.
I hit it. It's wild. And he came out, I was like, this ain't about Kim.
Was she with Kanye at this time? She was, yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that bar though?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, and then you tried to say this ain't about Kim and Kanye. I'm like, yo, the first verse talking about I took her south and then she chose to go west. Like, what? Like, nah, it's got nothing to do with Kim and Kanye.
Literally.
This guy in the background looks like Tiger, but it's not Tiger.
The girl even looked like, you can't see her face, but it looks like Kanye. It looks like Kim. Sorry, because Ray J had done nothing for a while, then this, and then nothing against it. It's like, I think he did another track after it as well, but just didn't do numbers.
That's Kim.
That is Kim.
I don't know what possessed him to do this, but yeah, he was just like,
we can blow up the internet.
Yeah, he didn't need his mate on it though. Whoever this is. Yeah, man. Like, man. Yeah, man. I don't know. You don't need to just deep some of these diss tracks that these R&B singers are doing, man, because it's just good stuff, man.
Just be taking them in from now on.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Ages ago, man.
I didn't think it was that long. It feels like it was the other day.
Ages ago, bro.
That's mad.
Because obviously Kanye and Kim being split up for like 4.
It doesn't feel like Kanye and Kim got together for 10 years, but then North is like
probably like 7,
13,
8.
14 or something.
Oh,
I
right,
feel like she's
okay.
older than that, yeah.
7, 8. Rav, come on now.
Alright, sorry. I feel like Blue Ivy's like 13.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking Blue Ivy. Yeah, North's probably
like,
about
North's
10,
a little
11.
younger, yeah.
So, yeah, then they got like 4 kids or something as well. So it's just crazy. I'm in my head. I'm like, yeah, they got together like 4 years ago and then broke up like the other day.
Yeah, man, it's wild out here, man. It's wild out here. Like that was a weird relationship though.
Kim and Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was like, what is happening here? Like,
apparently it was like Kanye was her stylist and all this sort of stuff. Like it just kind of
yeah, that makes sense.
business relationship.
got business relationships turn real. Yeah, this is like one of them. When I heard this, I was like, I feel you, girl. Like, yeah, man. She's like, I'm taking the high road. Like, yeah. What happened to Kalani though? I feel like I haven't heard anything.
Kalani, yeah. She's about. I've been seeing her pop up quite a bit. Yeah.
I feel like the last thing I heard about her was when she was at Yam Carnival or whatever it was. No, it wasn't Yam Carnival. Was it? It was one of them. It was either Yam Carnival or
It was Yam Carnival.
Yeah.
Was she didn't turn up or something.
No, she turned up and it was
turned up late, like towards like.
It wasn't her that was in the wrong.
Or the timing was bad, so she only did like 10 minutes something.
Yeah.
I think it was Yam Carnival.
Could have been. Yeah, she said YG a clout chaser. Man. But yeah, this I don't know what I would do if I woke up and like my ex was just
go back to sleep. I ain't got time for this, bro.
You look at your face like
not today, bro. Not today.
Yeah. Like just like, oh yeah, no, today's not my day.
Yeah. We'll get it tomorrow, it's alright.
Yeah, nah. But there was loads of, like, to be fair, she cheated on Kyrie. I forgot about that. She cheated on Kyrie Irving with like Party Next Door or something as well.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought she was lesbian. I didn't realize.
I mean, she dated. I don't know. She might be bisexual or something.
Yeah, maybe
but she dated YG. Obviously, this song's about YG. She definitely dated Kyrie, and I believe she cheated on him with Party Next Door. I think it was. And Kyrie didn't say anything, but that's the thing. When you're a baller,
yeah, what can you say?
What can you say? Like he would have to like set up an interview and be like, "Hey, I want to talk about."
someone asked me a question about Kalani.
Yeah,
wow, man, you just got to leave it out on the court. Leave it out on the court, make everybody know.
Nah, like in football, when you have like a written on your t-shirt underneath, you score a goal, you take off your t-shirt.
Yeah, or like the interviewer goes, "Kyrie, do you consider the season a failure?" And you're like, "Do you know what I consider a failure?" This girl Kalani. Yeah, but like, yeah, I feel like it's deep that how just rappers and singers can just go and just get stuff off their chest in public about other people.
If you're like an actor or you have literally no, like you have a script in your movie, you can't even then like.
You have to become a writer and write a whole movie for the other
person. Yeah, there's nothing like you just. I feel like actors have more leeway in interviews though. I feel like if someone did you dirty as an actor, like if someone did you dirty, I feel like people ask you about it in an interview. Like what's the one? Brad and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, oh yeah, true, yeah.
Who did they both? I feel like they both did something.
Brad cheated on Angelina with Brad cheated on
Jennifer Aniston with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
and I feel like people asked Jennifer about that.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And she might have just been like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's your opportunity to be like, you know what, Brad Pitt?
Yeah,
you son of a bitch. Like, yeah. So.
No, I like Cam's idea. Just write a whole movie about it, write a whole script about it.
Yeah, it's like you wake up, you're an actor on a show. You wake up and you're like, you see something about you. Yeah, nah, man. And then you go into work and you talk to the writer. You're like, I need you to write an episode like this.
Literally,
like this. Hold on. This is literally How I Met Your Mother, though. Jed Mosley, no?
Oh yeah.
When the guy makes the movie about him.
Do you remember?
It rings a bell.
Stella's
husband.
Yeah,
it rings a bell. Yeah,
they make a movie about Ted and Stella's relationship.
Yeah,
and
they paint him as the bad guy when he's the one that gets left at the altar.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. But yeah, that would be hilarious. I feel like that probably does happen though on the low.
It probably does. You just don't know.
Like
about it.
some characters are like a reference to someone.
Yeah.
And, you just have no idea. Like, and then also like Mariah Carey's video, she got the Eminem in the goatee, and it's like, yeah, just do that. Literally do that. Eminem's funny though. I feel like Eminem's probably the only rapper that's responded to like R&B diss track, like or R&B like reference. I can't think of anyone else that has.
YG probably has like some bars or something in one of his tracks. Yeah, it's just something.
I mean, I feel like he's that type of dude. That would do
yeah.
that. But like, imagine if Nas responded to be a girl. Like, yeah, send me a picture when you're touching yourself.
Oh god.
Right. Okay. Let's get into our. I don't know, man. Do we have much to talk about?
I think you just go to what we're watching. Probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do we even have anything else to really talk about? Let's get into and it's late as well. Bloody hell.
The watch list.
Let's get into the watch list then. That's what.
The watch list.
He wants to go first.
I'll go first. I've watched quite a few things this week actually.
Alright, go ahead, my man.
So I watched Beef on Netflix, which was it was quite good actually.
Did you hear about my man?
Glenn. He was Glenn in Walking Dead. The main guy, Beef. Sorry, it was his cousin in it.
The uncle, the cousin, yeah.
Yeah, have you watched it? Beef?
I haven't watched it. I just heard about.
Yeah, he's a scumbag.
He's a sick.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The weird thing is though, his character in Beef is like a bit of a scumbag as well. So he was just kind of bit of madness. But
Crazy,
the show's actually quite good though.
I watched the trailer. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it.
It's interesting. It's a good show. Then I watched Power Rangers, the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that came out. Yeah,
really?
Of course, man. I gotta do it. Gotta do it for the culture.
Yeah.
It wasn't
What's
very
that
good.
TV show?
It's like a one-off. They say it's a movie, but it's like 50 minutes episode sort of thing. So it's like a one-off episode. It's got like the old school, like Brian Crant. Yeah.
The old school actors or the old school characters?
The old school actors. So like Billy, the Black Ranger Zach, Trini, she died in real life. So the whole story is kind of revolving around that, like how she passed away, and then her daughter takes over as the Yellow Ranger. So that was quite. Then it brings back some. So it brings back in Ichigo. Or Johnny Young Bosch, as he was Mighty Morphin Ranger before. It was good though. It wasn't good. It was just like one of them ones where it was a nice little watch, but it wasn't great.
And they're all old and can't even flip no more.
Yeah, basically. So when they're in the costume, it's not them because they just can't move. But it was alright. Then I watched Bel Air. The new season 2 came out, so I finished that now. That's still good show. Would recommend. Would recommend.
Bel Air.
Good show, man. Very good show.
I saw apparently people were debating who's nicer, new Hillary or old Hillary.
I think new Hillary. Well, the new Hillary has some weird faces that makes her look not good, but I think she's bad.
I mean,
she is bad.
That's normal. I feel like everyone can have it.
Yeah. But I think just because when you're watching a movie and you're like, oh, she's bad, then she does like a weird face, you're like, not so sure. Then you see her again, and you're like, nah, she's bad. Yeah,
I need to actually see what she looks like.
She's buff. She's very buff.
For you to say that she's nice, for there even to be a discussion about who's nicer, new Hillary or old Hillary, she has to be bad. Old Hillary was woo.
Yeah, I think new Hillary might be badder. It had Ashley in it now. She's looking good.
Tatiana Ali?
Yeah. She was a teacher in it.
As in, she was a teacher in...
Yeah, in the new Bel Air.
But she's been bad.
Yeah,
like,
she's still looking good though.
Bad.
Still looking good.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. It kills me as well. Like when I saw that picture of Katie that was around.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and I'm allowed to say this because she's like our age.
She's our age, yeah.
So I was like, yo,
yeah, crazy.
Like the version of her in the show, obviously, is a child.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, yo.
You still see her from when you were a child. I mean, you see her like when you're an adult and she's an adult. You're like, what? Where did this come from?
That's amazing. Like, I feel like Ashley at least grew up like in the show. She was, by the end of the show, she was basically an adult, if not actually an adult.
I think she was probably like late teens or maybe even 20 something.
Something like that.
Yeah, because I think she finished school and then she moved to like LA or something, or moved to a different city, New York or something like that.
Yeah, so
yeah, Bel Air's good. I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The new season came on Netflix. I finished that, which is final season, which is good show.
Terry Crews ruined Brooklyn Nine-Nine for me.
Well, after his shenanigans in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, just now that I see your face, it's just annoying, man. Like, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine is really, really good. It's like funny.
I can't lie. I do feel like when Terry Crews is in it, it's not as funny as it used to be now. It's just like, yeah. I kind of agree with you. I've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I have nothing to watch. I've literally just been trying to look through old stuff. So what can I rewatch? So I've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's hilarious.
Old school show. And then I watched a couple movies. I watched Tetris, which was quite good.
Oh, I need to watch it.
It's good. It's good. It's apparently is very like dramatized. I was looking. Surely it's not. This don't really happen. But it's good. It's a good movie though. Interesting. I watched Ant-Man, which was pretty bad, pretty shocking. And I watched Ghosted, the one with Chris Evans and Ana de Armas. Yeah. Which was decent as well.
That's new, right?
Yeah, came out I think this week.
Did you go to cinema?
No, it's on Apple TV.
Oh, right. Apple TV. You have Apple TV.
Yeah, at the moment. It's like I got like a 6-month free trial or something. So I was like, yeah, take it.
All right, fair enough.
So yeah, that's why I watched Tetris as well.
Now.
Pardon?
Them two are in everything together.
What else are they in?
Not as much as...
They're in Knives Out. They're in The Grey Man.
The Grey Man, yeah.
The Grey Man.
Ana de Armas wants to do as many movies with Chris Evans as he's done with Scarlett Johansson.
Why?
I know that because I saw an interview of... I saw... What was it? It's one of... You know them answers the most search questions.
Yeah.
They did one of those together to promote this movie. That's why I didn't realize they were
okay.
And... Yeah, I think one of the questions was like, how many movies has Chris Evans done with Scarlett Johansson?
I was thinking that, but I guess all the Marvel ones.
It's all the Marvel ones, and they did a bunch before. So it's like 13 or something.
Oh, mad. Okay.
So like a good chunk of those are Marvel, like 7 of those are Marvel or something.
Yeah.
But like 6 not to be.
That's still a lot, yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, she was like, I love working with Chris. Like I want to do as many as him and Scarlett have.
Yeah.
But she's catching. She's on her way.
Yeah, they've got good chemistry, man.
It was good. It was a good film. It's funny. They had a lot of like just Marvel people. So they had Falcon, Captain Anthony Mackie was in it.
Get him out here.
Only like they only had them in like guest starring. So they had him in it. Bucky was in it.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was in it briefly.
Yeah.
A few other just like big actors just kind of popping up here and there.
It's so funny. I actually don't have a problem with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's nothing wrong with this guy.
I don't have any issue with Anthony Mackie.
Outside of his Marvel character, he's a calm guy.
I just don't like Falcon. And I don't even think it's not even his fault per se. I don't even like Falcon in the comics. I
don't like Anthony Mackie very much as an actor. Though. I didn't like him in 8 Mile too much. Clarence.
Oh, he was the villain though.
He was the villain. Him being too fucking notorious wasn't great either.
That was just weird.
Yeah, it just didn't fit but I think that's what I've seen him in. I didn't mind him in Winter Soldier though. Was he in Winter Soldier or? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was
on your left.
Yeah.
On your left. That was I didn't mind him in that.
But that's
before he was Falcon.
Yeah, for me, that's the level where he should have stayed at.
Yeah,
he's just a guy who has a suit
on your left.
Yeah,
that was funny though. But yeah, no, I've seen him in. I can't remember what I've seen him in, but I've seen him in some other stuff, and he's fine. Like, and
he was in Black Mirror. When have you seen Black Mirror?
I've seen some of the episodes.
The latest bunch when they had you should watch it. It's one where they have like Tekken sort of Mortal Kombat fighting.
Oh, I heard about this one. Yeah.
And basically you put this thing on your head and you go into the game character, and then you're kind of just fighting, and then basically him and his boy playing the game together. One's a guy character, one's a girl character, and every time they go into the game, they end up just sleeping together as characters.
Yeah, I heard about this. I didn't know it was a fighting game that they were in.
Yeah, it was a fighting game, and then man just basically. I think it kind of goes to the point where it's like the guy's like, oh, I can't get what I get from you with anywhere else. I've been in all these different games. I've fucked a polar bear, man. There's been all different kinds of games with all different people, but it's not the same. But yeah, that was funny. That was Anthony Mackie as well. But yeah, that's what I've watched so far. I watched a couple of animes. Like I watched a couple episodes of Gintama and Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
And I think the Uncle from Another World. I finished that.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
good.
I need a second season. I kind of want the characters from the world to come into the real world in the second season. It's not gonna happen. But
Nah.
That's kind of what I would like to happen.
Yeah, they need to do more in the real world because I feel like there's too much. In the last few episodes, there was too much of them showing what's happening in the game
But
world.
that's the point of the thing.
I guess. But I enjoyed the start where he was like being a YouTuber and stuff.
That's
It's true. That's just jokes. But yeah, the point of the show is to show what happened.
in the other world.
Yeah, I did. Oh, you haven't watched it, have you?
I haven't watched all of it. No.
Okay, I won't say what happened in the last episode, but I did enjoy parts of the last episode. I thought it was quite funny. I just want. I don't know. It's tough. I want an anime where they allow the relationships to happen, and I don't know. I need someone to
romance anime.
Because I have and they don't. Like, unless, I don't know, I feel like maybe Clanad or something like that. Like, I've never seen it, but I hear people talking about that all the time. I feel like one of them ones.
There's an anime called Horimiya. You should watch that.
Maybe I'll check it out. But also, I don't want it to be like so lovey-dovey.
It's not.
Oh, you're my sun and moon.
It's not. It's not that. Literally, because I was like ages and ages ago, back in like when I was in college still, I read the manga. Yeah. And I was like, this is really good. And then I happened to see that the anime came out like last year or the year before. And I watched it and I was like, this is still really good.
Yeah.
But it's like a purely romance anime, but it's obviously still got some comedy in there and stuff. But it's not like super lovey-dovey.
Yeah, I just want maybe I don't think I might check it out, but romance is not necessarily what I'm looking for. Or like a romance show is not necessarily what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a show that sets up the romantic like partnerships and just delivers. Yeah. Like, you could be a comedy, you could be an action, you could be anything. You could just deliver it. I just feel like anime doesn't until the very like it's only the long running shonens that will be like, and we will flash forward to 10 years in the future, and
they got kids.
Yeah, Ichigo and Orihime are married now. Yeah. Naruto and what's her face? Hinata are married now. Sasuke and Sakura are against all odds are married now. Like,
but they never see each other.
Yeah, and it's just never shown like and whatever. And like this, obviously, you have the uncle and his little harem in the world.
Yeah,
and you have. My man and the girl in real life, and I'm like, yo, just pull the trigger, just pull it, just give it. But yeah,
I don't know. I feel like that only will ever happen in like an actual romance.
I know, because they're cowards.
Yeah. Like, even they'll always just they'll dangle it and they'll dangle it.
And in comedies, they'll just be like oblivious. One of them will be oblivious to it.
It's so boring,
jarring. It's just jarring. Like, it's so jarring. Like the first few times, it's like, this is funny. He's oblivious or she's oblivious. She don't know. Ha 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 ha. Like the first couple anime that you watch that has that, and then after a while, it's like this trope is so jarring now. Yeah, like, just stop. And
there's so many when they're not even oblivious. Like, they're both there for it, but then it just doesn't happen.
Yeah,
like. Freaking High School DxD, Issei is down for anyone, and pretty much all of them are down for him too. But there's never a relationship.
I don't know. I don't think he is. I think Issei is all talk.
He's down for
Issei is all talk. I don't know. I feel like he's that kid in like high school. Like year 8.
year 8.
Year 8. That's just like, last night, like
Jay from Between Us.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this girl got her tits out. Like, I was like, yeah. All right, my man. If someone's stuck in you right now, like you
do it to the new at
all. I feel like that's easy. Like. Yeah, I feel like he should have been down. Like, because if he was down, then he had it on a plate so many times. So many times. But yeah, basically all I've watched, I finished Uncle from Another World. I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean. So, the final part of it. It's like trying to finish that. I don't know. I'm not loving this season. I can't lie. But
yeah, it was a struggle to get through. I feel like.
Yeah, I think the break killed it off.
Yeah, 100%.
I was tempted to rewatch the ones that they added on to the thing though.
Yeah.
But maybe not. And I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie last night.
A new one?
It's not new. It's just on Netflix. It was like a cartoon, Rise of something. Vibes, man. I was thinking the other day, I was like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles might be my favourite like comic book situation. Like I was like, it's between them and Batman, and I'm like, I might like them more than Batman. I don't know, but yeah, that's basically all I've watched.
Okay. So I finished Seinfeld. Took me what? One episode? Did I only mention it in one episode, or was it?
I think you mentioned it last week.
I mentioned it in the last episode. I know. I don't remember if I mentioned it.
I don't think
if I started it in the episode before that.
And so you watched it. It's like 8 seasons.
It's
or
9
something.
seasons. I was banging through it. I mean, I did have a whole week off of work during that, so that was easy. But I finished that. I've started rewatching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Jokes thing. And then I've started watching some anime, so I began watching Black Clover, which is all right. And I watched the first 2 episodes of that Magic and Muscles anime, which is jokes. Like, you two need to get on that.
I told you that.
Yeah, man, you said it. You put us onto it, but I was like, yeah, that is jokes. That premise is stupid. And it is stupid.
Isn't it similar to Welcome to Demon Academy sort of trope?
No, I don't think so.
Nah, it's not. It's not at all.
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
I feel like it's literally Harry Potter and One Punch Man merged.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty much Black Clover, actually. Like, literally, you see how in Black Clover the premise is he has no magical power. He's physically strong. Same thing.
Okay.
But played for jokes so much. Like, just jokes all around. He reminds me of Sakamoto as well.
Okay.
Like, in the first few episodes, he feels like Sakamoto.
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't fall off like Sakamoto.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't.
I feel
it has story there.
Yeah, I feel like Sakamoto is literally, for me anyway, it might as well be an adjective. That anime is Sakamoto.
It started so good and just
just
nosedived. Is it good enough to watch in the sub, or do you think wait for dub?
I like it in subbed, but obviously I like sub in general. I don't know.
So that's my problem. Like I try to only watch one subbed, and obviously I started Konosuba, but I'm only 1 episode in, and Konosuba's already being dubbed, so I could switch over.
I think it's being dubbed as well. I saw on Crunchyroll that it said sub and dub on it, but I didn't check if how many episodes or anything. Let's have a look.
So yeah, I don't know, maybe.
And then I also watched the first episode of what's it called? The Legendary Hero is Dead, which is... I am not very good. I'm probably not going to watch any more of that. Didn't really like it that much. And I started to watch the first episode of Hell's Paradise, another anime.
Hell's Paradise?
Hell's Paradise, yeah.
Is that good?
I didn't finish it. I was doing something, so I had to stop it.
Okay.
But I'm going to go back to it. I mean, I like the premise of it, and I sort of like the trailer for it, and it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I saw the trailer, and everyone's gassing about it. They're saying that's like the big anime of this season.
I mean,
Hell's
it could be.
Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise.
Yeah.
It could be. It looks sick from
I've not heard of it. I thought I looked
what
at
I've seen of it.
basically all of the anime this season.
Yeah, people were saying this is the big one. The muscle anime isn't dubbed in English. It's got Spanish, so you can watch it, girls.
Yeah, and not understand a word.
French, Italian, Portuguese.
I didn't do my streak today. God damn it.
Our peak.
It will
God
freeze anyway,
damn.
surely.
It will freeze, but I can't remember if I did it yesterday.
It
So
It will still freeze.
I know it'll be both of them.
this week.
Sorry?
I think I'm gonna get relegated. I'll try tomorrow to
Same.
stay in.
I got relegated last week.
Both-
I'm in Obsidian right now.
Oof. Yeah,
I'm not promoting.
both of my street freezers are done. I'm in the demotion zone, but I'm only 20 XP out away from being out. Okay, so tomorrow, or at some point tomorrow, I just need to go ham. I'll be alright.
But yeah, I think that's
I'm
me.
getting carried, boy. Look at that. Carried.
You done what, 5
I've
lessons?
done 5 and she's done 47. And we have to do 60. And she sent me and she nudged me like, let's go. I'm like, sorry, you're going to have to do the...
The remaining 8.
I'll do 8 tomorrow, I'm sure. Or later today. But yeah, is that all we have? Is that it?
Yeah. Actually, I forget. I watched the Mario movie.
Let's go.
Which was...
Yahoo!
It's a good movie. I mean, it's a good movie. Like, if you have any nostalgia from Mario even, it's easy. It's a good watch.
I have no nostalgia for Mario.
Then
only Mega Man.
You probably shouldn't watch it.
Only Mega Man. They need to do a Mega Man movie.
Does it have Wario and them lot in it?
Nah.
Just Bowser.
It's got Bowser, it's got Donkey Kong,
Princess
and all the
Peach.
Superman them. It's got Toad, Peach, Mario, Luigi.
I liked Sonic, so I thought I would probably like Mario, but Yeah, I feel like I'll just wait till it comes online.
I feel like Sonic doesn't play for nostalgia as much as.
Oh, okay.
Like this movie fully plays for nostalgia. It hits like just basic, like just Mario stuff in general, and then also the wider Nintendo, like old school Nintendo stuff as well.
Yeah,
it hits all of that. But yeah, I think it's a cool movie. But and then I was gonna watch Dungeons and Dragons, and also I was gonna watch the anime movie Suzume.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't be bothered to go to watch it. And then
Suzume was only in cinema for like a day. Or two.
Yeah. I hate when they do that with anime. It's just...
It was I saw it was in the Odeon cinema every day last week.
Really?
Yeah.
I only saw it for like 2 days in cinema when I was looking.
I'm sure
it was like one showing, one sub showing every day.
Oh, I swear. Okay, I'm sure I saw the poster. I saw the poster and it had like 2 dates on it. It was like in cinemas, X day of April and Y day of April.
Yeah, I think the dubbed only had 1 day, and then the subbed had like maybe 2 days or 3 days or something.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely. I saw it was because I was gonna go on Thursday because it was meant to be at like every other day it was at 5:50 and I wouldn't be able to get there in time from work. But on Thursday it was gonna be like 6:20, so I could have gotten there. So I was gonna go on that day, but then I didn't. And then Batman Begins is gonna be in cinema on Tuesday.
Batman Begins was sick.
Worst one of the trilogy.
It was sick.
If they're gonna do all of them,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go watch that one, and if all of them come through as well, I'm gonna go watch them too.
Yeah.
Especially since I got the year pass or whatever, so I'm just gonna go watch it. That comes.
I need to rewatch Trilogy because I don't know. I feel like Dark Knight Rises was my worst one.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
You're wild.
Don't know why, but I remember. I remember
guy.
this. I remember. I think I only watched that movie once. I remember rewatching Batman Begins and thinking this movie is actually very, very sick, and I didn't realize how good it was the first time I watched it. So I feel like
I feel the same. I feel the same. I feel like the first time I watched Batman Begins, I would have been super young.
Yeah,
and I don't remember thinking it was like that good. But then
Same.
I watched it after I'd watched The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. And I was like, this movie's really good too.
Man, Liam Neeson is the villain. How seriously could he? As Ra's al Ghul is what? Liam Neeson, bruv. Come on, man.
This is after Taken, wasn't it? Though.
Oh, sorry, Ra's al Ghul.
Wasn't it after?
It was
Taken?
way before Taken. Way before Taken. The Heath Ledger Joker killing it.
I mean, that's by far the best one.
That's by easily 100%. The best one. But My Man as Bane was vibes.
Tom
Hardy.
Yeah.
Do you feel in control?
It's still in the cinema now. This is tomorrow.
Oh, shame.
Oh, mad. Yeah, I'm sure when the cinema it wasn't.
That's wild. Right, okay then. Clavish or nines? Quick, let's go. Clavish or nines? Clavish or nines?
Clavish.
Cool. We'll play Clavish date to close out the show. Shout out to Nines. We were going to play Nines calendar. We just didn't have time this episode. Go check that one out. But to end out the show, we're going to play Clavish Date. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias at 5 Letters Podcast. That's everywhere other than Facebook. Shout out to Clavish. This one's Date.
It wasn't me, I don't know the shifter. Me and Crash, you know the pressure. I used to be broke, remember? Should I cut the day or the dweller? 45, this is not a Beretta. Drop the roof, depending the weather. Stroking it slow, making her wetter. All of my hoes push P for pleasure. It wasn't me, I don't know the shifter. Me and Crash, you know the pressure. I used to be broke, remember? Should I cut the day or the dweller? 45, this is not a Beretta. Drop the roof, depending the weather. Stroking it slow, making her wetter. All of my hoes push P for pleasure. I hate when the ones I hit from shows try rekindle. Girl, don't be silly. They say I ain't putting no work. The man there got more jokes and chunks than Philly. 2 Rambo knives and 3 machines in a car, that's risky. Big bro protecting himself, protected too, car he got the thingy. His rap don't work, ain't back to the drawing board. It's back to serving. Wi-Fi on the plane, but she wanna argue. I told her I got no service.
The 5 Letters Podcast.